Are you ready? Colorfunk Arcade. Hello everyone, I have become a robot, and my background has disappeared. We're not sure why. Background, hello? Where did you go? My background is dead. Anyway, let me just fix this background situation. What's up everybody, how's it going? Today I am a punk bot, because I wanted to be. Oh, there we go. There's my hello, here's my background. How's everybody doing? Today is a I don't want to be on camera day because my I have like this impressively well connected knot in my back that has been slowly pulling at the various parts of my shoulders and my neck, and today it's really just up there. It's really up there. And so I would just be in like a little bit of like visible pain the whole time, and I would just look funny. So instead, I'm gonna look like a robot. I think you guys get it. I think you guys understand why I'm doing this. Anyway, don't want to go to the office? Send in a robot. I mean, like, yeah, it's pretty good, but because it works, so, you know, I think it's a good idea. Anyway, so, yeah, so this is what we're doing today. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Colorfunk Arcade. What's up, Nathan, Naveed, Omar, No Such Thing as Sleep, Corehawk, a cool name. Plu is here as well. Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is Naveed? Did I say Naveed already? I'm gonna say Naveed again just in case. What up, Jiggy Dino, Elix, Tiefling Fan? Yo, how is it going, folks? Hope you guys are doing well. I am outside of my weird back knot. Oh, hey, there's no music. Outside of my weird back knot, I'm in a great mood. We might have a little bit of we might have like a quick little breaky break at some point in the middle of the stream because I have a there is a hold on, I'm gonna do this a little bit. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Because I might have to get an inspection in my apartment at a random time because they refuse to tell us anything, including whose apartments are being inspected, which is silly, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yo, how's it going, Ren B Gaming? I am excited to show off some Citizen Sleeper gameplay. I have been, so if those of you guys who don't know what Citizen Sleeper is, it may not have been on your radar, to be honest. It may not have been on your radar. I don't know how big of a deal this game is at the moment, but I guarantee you from everything I've looked at about it, it's gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be a big deal. I think people are gonna be super into this. It's essentially, they kind of went for this very TTRPG, very tabletop-inspired game design for their RPG, and I am very excited to see it. The art looks beautiful, both the in-game worlds as well as the drawn character art. And look, we're exploring capitalism, torrential downfall in space. And like, I mean, we're all kind of waiting for that to happen anyway. So the moment that we all go to space is probably what's gonna happen. It's probably what's gonna happen. But how are you guys doing today? It's the end of the week, last stream of the week. I promise we'll get to the game in a moment. But how is everybody? How are you guys all doing today? Say no to privacy invasion. I mean, yeah. We don't need anyone, but just leave us alone, man. We're like we're just trying to live our lives, man. Like buy some magic cards every once in a while. Maybe download, maybe go buy a soundtrack on fucking Bandcamp. Like, what do you need? Leave it. What? What do you need? Why they gotta know all this shit about us? I don't know. Todd, do you think I would like this game? Yes. 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 You will like this game, Plu. So yeah, if you want to buy this, then you should definitely get out the way. From what I understand, it is there's a lot of rolling, like there's literally like die rolling. So I am the one. Am I making Windows noises? Oh yeah, I think I am actually.
Let's keep it going.
That's a good point. Oh, why am I in front of the thing? Oh, that's why. There we go. Thanks for the resub, Winter Rose. 4 months. Dang, dude. Yo, thank you for keeping that resub going. Yeah, I don't know why. I think I'm on OBS, and when I change, hold on, let me see. Yeah. Okay. My computer doesn't like my hotkeys for the Vito tuber. That's gonna be annoying as fuck, huh? No one wants to hear that the whole stream. Why is that even happening? That wasn't happening before. What happens if I do this? Okay, yeah, that's really annoying. This is just the sound of my emotions changing. I'm a robot. So this is just what it sounds like when robots change their emotions. I'm updating the firmware, guys. Please understand. Oh Jesus. Okay, let me see. What do I do about that? Maybe it's because I think it's because there's an alt in there. I'm gonna try changing the hotkeys real quick. So let's just peek behind the dealy dang here. Let's try this. We'll do that instead. Oh, that's my screenshot button. So we can't use that one. Here. Control. That's probably not bad. Okay. Okay. One moment. Sorry. I'm gonna just this. Okay. Okay. All right, we're good. We're not making sounds anymore. Okay, great. God, that was gonna drive me crazy. Yeah, lately my curtains have just been all flapping in the wind. I got flappy curtains, letting everybody see what's going on in the background. We got backstage. There's no VIP pass. You just come on in. Just come on in. We're not even gonna stop. Just walk. Hey, is that? Oh, you here to see the show? Would you like to see the back room first? Did you want to see the green room first? What do you want to see? I can just show you right there. Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're good. Now that we've fixed all this stuff, it seems like everybody is having a chill Thursday. Thank you, by the way, Winter Rose, for the compliments. I very much love posing these freaking robots so much. The punk bots pose very well, other than the fact that the weighting is not great. So there's a couple of parts on the mesh that gets deformed in a way I don't like, which some of you probably have noticed, but I'm not gonna say what they are, so that you can continue to not see them if you don't want to see them. That being said, I think we're good for now. Why don't we go ahead and just hop right into the game? I'm actually really excited to play it. So, I also think that the web captions are not, yeah. I think I gotta restart my captions. Captions are always breaking on me for some reason. It's really annoying. Maybe if I would turn it off between streams. You think maybe the captions are like, maybe we'd work better if you would not just leave us on all night, just tracking the things that you're saying in your sleep. Oh, that could be cool. Dude, that'd be really awesome. What if you just left a web captioner on, and then in the morning you wake up and it's just like, you can find out if you're like a snork shoo or like a honk whoo kind of snore. Like, really, I want to see how captions annotate my sleeping sounds. Okay, let's play a video game. Let me go over here. Oh, up. What y'all looking at? Don't look at any of this. What are you doing? Stop looking at that. Stop it. Stop looking at that while I'm setting the game up. I'm gonna beat you guys up. Turn that music off and get the game started. Snork, shoo, honk, woo. Those are the 2 types of sleeping, right? All right, let's try this again. Game. Pick game. Oop. What is on right now? What is it that's on? Oh, clip viewer is on. Oh, big!
Attention. All attendees will be required to touch grass within the next 5 minutes. If you are unable or unwilling to touch grass, we will call your mombot and have them reprimand you in the foyer for all to watch.
Oh no. Oh no, okay, no, that's fine. I want to move the game, please. Game? Oh man, we are very doing it live today, huh? We are very doing it live today. There we go. I fixed it. Alright, everybody. Let's play Citizen Sleeper. You guys excited? Well, I guess it's probably pretty quiet to start. Oh, we don't start with options. Oh my god. Revolutionary. I think the volume's coming in. I think it's a quiet game. But we'll adjust it as necessary. Let's see how it goes. Oh, okay. So it's like a classic tabletop. We do get to pick a class. I don't know. I want to say I don't know much of anything else about this game. I've literally I saw this. I think I just saw like 2/3 of a trailer and was like, yes, sign me up. And I was recently looking through games that were coming out soon and was like, oh shit, this game comes out this week. And we just finished Strider. So it just seemed like the right call. Okay, so this class is called the Operator. An operator works with drones and high-precision remote machines to perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers assigned to operator work are usually cerebral and precise people. That sounds. I feel cerebral and precise, but maybe they seem a little like, you know, maybe they're like a lot precise. I think I'm a little goofier than that. So maybe I don't know. Maybe though. I do like working with digital interfaces, and you know, sometimes I feel like giving up a little easier than I should. So, you know, maybe I kind of relate to that. I don't know. All right. Next one, Extractor. Extractors work on resource extraction, often in hard vacuum environments. Sleepers assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and have a high level of endurance. Ooh, I am confident and self-sufficient. But I also like to approach problems with awareness and not awareness. So maybe this isn't for me. But maybe it is. I don't know. Machinist. A machinist repairs and modifies automated systems used in industrial resource extraction. Sleepers assigned to machinist work are usually diligent, careful, and structured people. Interesting. I feel, you know, I see a little of myself in all of them. I do. But we'll see. Okay. So these are our 3 classes that we can pick from. I guess we only have 3 to start, or maybe there's more later, or maybe there's only 3, and that's it. I don't know. But I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you think fits me the most? The confident, enduring extractor, the precise, cerebral operator, or the diligent and well-balanced or well-structured machinist? I think the extractor makes the most sense for me. That's my thinking, but I'm curious what you guys think. You guys know me super well, right? you guys all know me super well, right? You have a good insight into this, right? Maybe I shouldn't be asking my chat to decide who I should be. Maybe that doesn't make sense. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Extractor. I think that seems like a good fit for me. I'm gonna go with this guy. I don't want to be stuck here all day. Deciding. machinist seems right for building a whole arcade. That's fair. The first thing you become aware of on walking is the disconnect. The delay between thinking and feeling. Between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. Where are you? It's at its worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that is indisputably yours. Oh, you got questions. A leap into a cold lake on a hot day, the sting of blood welling from a fresh wound, the friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden, the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach, until you can't tell one from the other. The cold slips in, behind and around you, and the sensations fade out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The walls of the container feel immediately present, cold, hard, at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them. Oh, we gotta think of the others. You remember there were 10 of you. 10 that could no longer stand the indentured work the routines, the slow decay. 10 whose belief in their promised future was slowly dismantled day by day until they realized they had sold everything away that could and would ever matter. 10 that would escape, or at least die trying. Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers. But the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even in the airless hold of the freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reached any destination. You try to rest, but you are restless. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of damage to your legs and your right arm. You might have been reserving energy as much as possible, but even then, your body has shut many of its systems down to protect you. You have spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again, recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Rest. Time passes, the cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth. Not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sounds too, everywhere, screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light, white as the cold. Then softer and softer until in a haze of dirty yellow a figure appears. You are out. Oh, we're out. Oh my god, the big spaceship. Well, that was a lovely intro. So sensory, you know? It was just very evocative writing. Love it, big fan. All right, well this looks like a dang old space ring. Let's check it out. Stragos, pragmatic salvager. It's been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in a corner of his scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. You are surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. So, sleeper, you all thawed out yet? Almost. I've never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have better perseverance than Sub-Zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to hold plates or inside outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech. His headset with its glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. Last surviving sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he is just figuring out what to do with you. What happened to them? He ignores your question. I won't ask what led you to do it, to sell yourself to a corporation. And I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now. And you were just software. A rogue emulation illegally possessing corporate property. You nod along. You remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells, the promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You are no longer that person. You are an offshoot, a copy. What you won't know is what's ahead. At least the last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. SNARP wants to protect their property, but if they can't keep hold of you, well then no one can. You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence, a built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down. Separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? But for now, sleeper, you are one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away towards the glassy dome of the yard. The eye is the best place you could be right now. The eye? The station! You'll see soon enough. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got things to be getting on with, he trails off. There's an old freight container I've been using as storage out in the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to it. Something wells up inside of you. Emotion, fatigue. You shakily get to your feet. Alright, you head on up there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Drago stalks into the Rex, his drones already converging on a rusting hulk, plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. Oh, yo, what's up, Zana Internet? Long time no see. I'm Shannon, or Zana rhymes with banana. Zana, got it. I used to be Uriel Machine. If you don't recognize my name, I do recognize Uriel Machine. How's it going? What's up, Shannon? Welcome back to the stream. I'm a robot now. You see, I look a little. We both changed. You have a different name, and I'm now a robot. Yeah, I'm a punk bot right now. Just don't feel like being on camera, so I'm gonna be a punk bot and one of my arcade goers since I don't have my, my actual fancy self that I will eventually have. I'll get there. I got a lot of work to do in the freaking stream. Okay, all right, okay. It's gonna be a sec. But yeah, how's it going? How about this entry, folks? I mean, dang, what an intro to the game. It's like, I don't know, they're doing a really good job. I feel very much like I'm trying to escape capitalism, and capitalism is trying to kill me as I run out the door. It's very impressive. I just realized Todd being a robot is perfect for this game. I know, right, Omar? I totally didn't even plan that at all. I woke up today and I was like, my freaking back is killing me. I just I'm not feeling it today. And then here we are. In the ruins of interplanetary capitalism. It's such a great tagline. Honestly, such a good tagline for a game. It's really incredible. Anyway, all right, tutorial. Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now. Okay, so this is the home. I live in a container now. End cycle. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. That feel when you do not want to be perceived in a corporeal form, it's a big mood. Normally I like being perceived, but I also don't really need to be. I don't have a need for that. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? I don't stream to be seen. I just don't mind being seen. You wake curled up in the corner of the container and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find this body, the one that you wake in now, strange and disjointed. Its messages readable but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all this, what matters? Ooh, escape, getting answers, or building a life. I don't know. I feel like in a situation like this, like even if planned obsolescence is setting in, like I would want, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want like some kind of like righteous situation where I'm like, oh, let's figure out what it is that these corporations were getting up to. Let's try to solve a problem. Like, do I feel like fighting, or do I feel like just kind of living? I don't know. It's a good question. But maybe we should try to get answers to start, and we'll see if we don't end up getting defeated by the horrible bleakness of capitalism. It all matters. The past is impossible to escape if it remains a blur. What SNARP did to you cannot be forgotten. You need a way of understanding all this before you can move on. Where are you? What is this place? What happened to the others? The questions outnumber the answers. You want to change that, but you'll have to learn to survive first. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. The mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder. You thumb the powder stud of the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of these sachets smell like a damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As the pungent smell washes over you, images of your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like the station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright polygonal shapes, like angular suns, burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you finish drinking that they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can, and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. Namaste, big ol' ship. Tutorial, condition, action dice, and energy. Condition. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You'll have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. Action dice. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the less dice you have. Once you have used your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. Energy. You will also need to eat to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. You can refill your energy bar by eating, but first you'll have to find somewhere to get food and currency to buy it. Your energy depletes by 2 segments with each cycle. If it becomes empty, you will be starving, and your condition will deplete at a double rate per cycle. Oh dang. Okay, so yeah, top of the screen looks like a big focus for the game, because this is basically like your RPG like heads up display, you know? It's like everything you need to know right here. That's good. I like their little custom die faces as well. Kind of like instead of just having a normal die, like, or like different like dice designs, they've like changed it into kind of their own little hexagonal dealy dang. Yo, what up, Jaeger Mage? And I don't know, I cannot pronounce this name, but yeah, the music does very much enhance the Stranded in Space atmosphere. Very much. The vibes are strong, the vibes are thorough. But yeah, Jaeger, I'm in a punk bot today because my back hurts a lot. And so because my back hurts, I'm gonna be making a lot of like ow my back faces, and I don't like doing that. This is sort of like, I don't need people worrying about what I look like because my back hurts while I'm trying to stream. I also just can't like move as much as I want. So, you know, I'm a robot now. That's where we're at today. You have scoliosis? I do not have scoliosis. I have a ridiculously torturous knot in my shoulder / back. So it's all solvable. I got a massage last week and I've been trying to roll it out with like massage things and stuff. This is not interesting. Anyway, don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm just a robot for today. All right, so for our die rolls, looks like we rolled a 3, a 5, a 3, a 2, and a 6. I don't even know. I guess we can do we click on them? Oh, I can move them. So I can, oh, this is, okay, so I'm in the container, but I can leave the container because I don't need to be here anymore. Dragos is stood in the corridor when you closed up the container. He is still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor, you realize it is implanted. A drone sits on his shoulder, its a cache of sensor eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? Okay. The drone chirps. Good to hear. You notice that beneath the operator's rig... wait, what? You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses. So, I'm not going to chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? Work? Look, I'll be honest with you, Sleeper. I didn't pull you out of the container out of the goodness of my heart. He looks away. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old hulls down, we sell them off to the shipyards or the bright market dealers for cryo. Occasionally, we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper, you'll be used to the manual labor. And obviously, I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. Got it. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be the best suited moving on as quick as you can, and sleepers, well, he trails off. But things being the way that they are for me at the yard, he pauses, I need the help. Happy to. Okay, he pauses, thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you are feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. Will do. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later, he calls back. Looks like it's time to get to work. Work time. Ooh, there's a little spaceship over there. He's going. Having a little shippy shop. Alright, so this is our house. We don't need to go there anymore. We're gonna check out work at Drago's yard. There's like a red, like a recycle icon here. Maybe it means we can do it multiple times a day. Actions. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, click and drag your chosen action dice to the slot. I see. So I can take the die and they go into the slots in the rest of the HUD. Got it, okay. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy, condition, or items depending on their outcome. There are 3 types of outcomes. Positive, the action goes better than expected. Neutral, the action succeeds. And negative, the action fails. Action dice affect these outcomes as follows. 6, 100% chance positive. 5 is a 50-50 for positive and neutral. 3 and 4 are 25 positive, 25 negative, and 50 neutral. And then 1 or 2 are 50-50 neutral negative. Interesting. So even a 1 or a 2 is not a death sentence. And a 3 or a 4 is not actually a guarantee that things will go well, but 75% chance is not bad. I also like how they use 1 through 6, but their odds are based on a base 4. Like, it's like 25%, 50 or 25 or 75 of a good or a bad thing happening. But they have a 1 through 6. I mean, but I get it though, but it is funny. Okay, right. So actions display actions display information about their type, risk level, and the skill and modifiers that apply to that action. The repeatable action. Okay, so this is the type of action, either critical or repeatable. Critical actions can only be performed once. Risk is either safe, risky, or danger. So if you're safe, there's no loss of condition, energy, or cryo. Risky means negative outcomes take away cryo or energy. And danger means negative comes out with condition loss. And remember, guys, condition is what I need to like not lose the game. So if we run out of condition, we transpire. We cease to exist. So that's bad. And then neutral outcome in a danger situation means we can lose cryo or energy. I guess cryo must be the money. I don't know. The skill. So number 3 is the skill. So that's over here. That this action requires either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage. So those were the stats that we had earlier, if you remember. Either -1, 0, +1, or +2 for the modifier. This is added to the action dice when slotted and improves its value. Some actions require a +1 to perform. Got it. Sorry, we do have to learn a little bit of mechanics here. It's an RPG. It's tabletop inspired. Hope you guys don't mind. Hope you guys are following along and understanding the mechanics as we're going through them. If not, feel free to ask. I feel like I got a pretty good grasp on them already. So we have a couple different actions. We can either do a hull dissection or manual salvage. One requires engineer and one requires endure. And if you'll remember, my endure stat was +1, which I imagine is what this modifier here is. So I could probably, I guess I could go with like a good thing here. The 100% positive. Or I could do the 3. Okay, so the 3 only becomes a 4. So this would actually be a good, okay. I get how this works now. So 5 and 6, normally the 5 wouldn't be guaranteed, right? Like if I go over here, it's 50-50. But because I have the +1, this 5 becomes a guaranteed 100% positive. But it's safe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my worst die for my turn because I get the +1 on the die, becomes a 3, and I no longer have the 50-50 negative neutral. And I have a 75% chance of things going pretty okay. So I think that that's a good way to do it. Will this be on the test? It might be. Yo, what's up, Jolly Rogers? How's it going? Gamers, it's your boy on the clock for another 72 minutes, but who's counting? Yo, well, hello, welcome to work. We're here working. We are also working while you're on the clock. We're trying to not die. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start this action, manual salvage. Let's see how it goes. Oh, actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below the actions that fill them, and they track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Dragos' debt, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle and can complete without player input. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed on the icon for that location. Okay, so this clock that this is talking about here is a cycle clock. And so whatever it is that Dragos has himself wrapped up in, that's gonna move on as the cycles progress, regardless of what we do. But our haul here is this is all based on our this clock is based on our actions here. So we're gonna roll this again and see if we do okay. Oh, did I get a bad thing happen? It just said find a doctor. In Citizen Sleeper, you will unlock drives as you discover more about yourself and the world. Drives guide you in pursuing specific objectives, depending on which path you wish to take. You can track drives, and any tracked drive will place a yellow marker on locations that will help you pursue your goal. Access your drive menu via the arrow button at the top left of the screen. You are now free to explore Erlin's Eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking a drive to help you survive. That's fun. I think that's pretty fun to say. Look for food to keep your energy up and to find a way to recover condition. Fill clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at home when you are out of dice. Use the mouse wheel or W and S to scroll along the station. Yeah. Nice. Okay, we got a neutral outcome for our manual salvage. I think our first action was positive, because it went up by 2, and I missed the stats because I was busy taking in the overlay here. But yeah, so it looks like we got a regular one there, which is not bad. I guess I don't want to get rid of all my dice here, even though I could just keep working here all day. But I'm gonna leave and look at all the other stuff on the ship. So what they say, A, D to rotate? Okay. So I can just, ooh, look at that. Dang, dude, this space station is pretty dope. It's there's lots of little dealy things over here. There's a lot going on over there. Here's my drive. I guess this must be my drive at the moment. Yes, that's an important drive, I think. I think survive is an important motivator for like what we're doing. I'm as much as Dragos, I appreciate what you're doing, but I'm more interested in not dying. Thank you. I hope you don't mind, Dragos. I don't mean to be to flaunt your generosity, but that's what we'll be focusing on. Survive in this economy? I know. Okay. So I think this yellow dot means that the drive is telling me I should go here to find a doctor. Okay. We have 2 actions. 1, ask for directions. Why wander when there are hundreds of people that live and work within the bright market? All you need is the courage to approach them. Or we could explore the market ourselves, I assume. That the smells, sounds, and buzzing activity of the bright market makes it a dizzying place to wander, but an enticing one too. So it looks like explore the market is less dangerous, but we have a -1 to our die roll. We only have good dice though right now, so we could just do the ask for directions. I guess it could kind of be the same way either way. I think if I do the 6, I'll be 100% chance of being a positive outcome, and that seems like a good idea. So let's try that. We're gonna ask for directions. I don't know why asking for directions is so dangerous. I hope nobody else. I feel like people feel this way. It's like talking to someone like a stranger is fucking terrifying. But I swear to you, it's not that bad. You'll be okay most of the time, unless you're in Citizen Sleeper, in which case, it's fucking dangerous. All right. Okay, so we did it. We did a thing, and it went positively because my die said it would. You end up at a drink stall, debating the finer points of the Solheim collapse. You try to remember all the tips your companions offer to you. So I progressed the clock here. The bright market is the busiest part of the lower rim. You can find anything and everything here. So do I need to leave here now? Is that what happens? Oh, okay. Okay, so I discovered what I needed to discover. That was a positive interaction. And because I did that, I've expanded my options here, I guess. But yeah, okay. Interesting. This game's got a lot going on. I'm excited to get to understand it better. Is this Metal Gear Survive? Oh, Metal Gear Survive in this economy? I mean, are people still playing that game? I don't think Metal Gear Survive is surviving in this economy at all. All right, let's check out Sabine, the Slum Doctor. Next comes the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You were thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now you're here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the decaying hab block, they have all made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, your body will, well, you suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find yourself something to distract yourself. Look inside. I don't want to look at the enforcer. I feel like if I look at the enforcer, they're gonna be like, what, you want me to enforce? Huh? You looking at me? You fucking sleep ass motherfucker? I'm trying to enforce over here. So maybe we'll just look inside. You lean against the door frame and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by the green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. You lean in and see amber light filtering through a far doorway, screened with plastic sheeting, beyond which blurred shapes move. The slap of the enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you awake. Wait your turn, he growls. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway, and you catch a distant voice. Send the next one in, Toshiro. The enforcer jerks his head, and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting on the far door. The room beyond is bathed in a warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of Bright Market's sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above, and for a moment, you are transfixed by the motion. Come, sit, comes a sharp voice, and you see a silhouetted figure turned away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a simple bed. You make your way across the room. Yo, look at this vibe. They've got plastic sheeting they got a plastic sheet poncho. Look at that. Freaking haircut, crisp, eyes sharp, focus, attentive. Look at the detail work on this freaking apothecary bag. Loaded, it's to the nines with details. Look at all this. Love it, big fan. The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak. They blink, and then quickly regain their composure. Please, sit. They gesture to the bed, then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns, a contact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye. Remain still, please. Their tone is clipped and businesslike. Oh, clipped and businesslike. Okay, I'll change that. You stare ahead, still dazed from the expression when you entered. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face. How long have you been on the station? They asked, the scanner still in their eye. A few cycles. They nod. It's good you came to me. They set the diagnostic scanner on the table. I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything. They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. Your body is dying. They say it without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy. SNARP doesn't like to see its property technology let loose. SNARP doesn't like to see that fuck! What is happening with my mouth? SNARP doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose to prevent bodies like yours, frames as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case, escaping. They built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which SNARP remains the sole producer of. They look up. Sound familiar? Yes. Good. That may help. They swap to your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble. I'm sorry, Sabine says, and you are unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else. Emulations like you, sleepers, as most people know you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status. They focus hard on the inspection of your arm, and SNARP has no reason to release stabilizer into the market. Can I enter? No, I have to click it. Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves. I know little of this is of use to you. They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something, anything. Sabine turns to face you. I may be able to help. They sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door. You saw Toshiro outside. You nod. He works for my benefactor, Yaragan. They are influential in the low end. They give me the space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew up their wounds. They look away. But Yaragan has connections. Smugglers from the Starward Belt. Mercenaries working for the corporations on Ember. If they can source a stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance. Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive. But I think we can do it. Why help me? Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones. Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead. You move and nod, Sabine still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof to see if you can see their face. But the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd. Ooh, mysterious benefactor. Oh my god. Yaragan's got the whole fucking situation all set up. Classic interplanetary ruins of capitalism situation. We got the gangs running the situation, taking the profits from all the good people, the service people that they need. You know, like doctors and shit. Classic. But hey, we have a potential solution here. If Sabine, the tired but empathetic doctor, can find the lead on our missing stabilizer, we might be able to keep this little condition meter from plummeting into the depths. So we have to wait for them, I guess. Okay, so this is blinking, so it's like, are they saying I could wait? Or no, this means that this will take time then, I assume. Yes. What's this do? Oh, so cryo is the currency. I thought so, but good. Okay, good to know. So this is a wait situation. So since we have to wait here, there's other stuff that we can do. There's this, okay, Emphas has a street food vendor. There's a passage into the low end. They mentioned the low end. So could be something in the low end for us to find. We only have one die left before the day ends. We got a 5. It's a pretty good roll. Let's check our drives and see if there's another drive we could work on that we could use our 5 for. So one of our drives, build a ship mine. You've heard talk of a fabricator owned by the Ort Exchange. With that, a few fragments, you could build a ship mine core. I gotta say, there's something about this font that's a little hard to parse sometimes. I find myself stumbling over my words more than normal, and I'm not dyslexic, for the record. So I'm wondering if this font maybe just kind of doesn't suit me very well. Yeah, no, you hate to see a condition meter go down. Frankly, the last fucking I don't know, 2.5 years have just been like the global conditioning going down. So yeah, not the vibe right now. What sort of game is this? Off the bat, I don't think I've seen something quite like this before. This is a role-playing game inspired by tabletop RPGs and tabletop RPG mechanics. So it's die-based. I think in general, it's hard to say that this is like other kinds of games. So far, the gameplay has been it's been full role-playing. There doesn't appear to be at this time any other kind of mechanics where you operate a character or have action-based systems. So far, mostly seems like just RPG stuff. So yeah, this is kind of like an old school kind of game. It's just reading and making choices and rolling dice, you know. So that's where we're at so far. Okay, so let's check out. I want to check out this ship mine thing. I want to track this. Let's see if we can make progress on this ship mine. That seems like it could be useful. Put that away. Disco Elysium is kind of like this. Yeah, Disco Elysium, Shadowrun, the RPG ones are kind of like this, but they have character action. So you physically move your character along a board rather than just picking locations and then doing actions there. Oh, I gotta drink some water. Water's good, I'm talking a lot. Okay. All right, so here, let's see, we have a couple options. We've got play the exchange or sell components. I don't have any components, so let's just start here. Oh no, but we're gonna get a -1 on this. Maybe we should come back here a different time when we have a better die. Well, 75% chance is not bad. It's a little risky though, but I think it could be worth it. Let's see. The flow of chits and components in the exchange is complex, but a sharp eye and some tight trades can net you a good margin. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, neutral outcome. +12 cryo, plus trusted trader. Interesting, so that's what the clock is called. So I'm kind of getting, okay, so I'm building reputation in the market, and I made 12 cryo without like losing anything myself. But that's it for dice for the day, so the cycle thus is over. So let's go home for now. Complete active, you aren't finished with the cycle, complete active scenes to, wait, what? What does that mean? Complete active scenes. What active scenes? Are there active scenes somewhere? Do I have to go to the yellow things? Is that what you're saying? I don't have any dice. Have to go here? Where I go? No? I ain't got no dice. Hello? How do I do this? Complete, you haven't finished, you aren't complete active scenes. I don't know what this means. I'm a little unsure of what I'm supposed to be doing at the moment. You aren't finished with the cycle, complete active scenes to, is that what this shape is? A circle, a diamond and a circle? Is that what that's saying to me? Like this? Is this what, I have to go here? Okay, here we go. Okay, got it. Okay, they didn't I don't know that they explained that part of the game. I think we figured it out. Yeah, I guess it means something narratively has already begun happening and I have to go click on it like mandatory, which I didn't know. But now I do. Emphas is busy, his broad face built up by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok, his other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables in some red-flecked dressing. The smell is incredible. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, keeping the fungus with the bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. I'm gonna watch. Despite the queue, Emphas doesn't rush. He dresses each portion individually, squeezing precise slugs of liquid from an assortment of bottles into the bowl of torn leaves and bright slices before tossing them loosely together. Occasionally, a waiting customer might mutter something about efficiency, but Emphas remains steady in his process. Look at Emphas's fucking eyes. This dude is unfuckwittable. I mean, or person, excuse me. This person is unfuckwittable. Look at this. Look at this. Look at, they're like, don't even bother touching all my shit. I'm making you food. Don't fucking talk to me. Yeah, precise slugs of liquid. That's some fucking writer ass language right there. You ever be like, hey, could you pour me a slug of ketchup on my hot dog? Like, oh, I love good writing. I love it. Okay. After a while, the queue fades back into the crowd, and Emphas sets down his metal bowl and looks up across the burner to see you watching him. I can feel your eyes burning a hole in my bowl. Free sample? Nod. He gestures neatly. Come over. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks, the earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire, and your skin hardens in its glare. I know you sleepers, Emphas says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear. A hard life, a lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container, and the endless cycle spent within it. Now it seems, you tell him, like some dream that you once had but can never forget. You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you, and you are unsure where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually, you pale off, running out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time, we can talk some more, he smiles. But next time, you pay. He slams a heavy hand against a button on the burner side and shuts it off. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the walk. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. He'll be back. Ooh, yo, Emphis can fucking slang hash. Aren't they robots? Why are they eating food? Well, we're not robots per se. We have a synthetic body. So it's not necessarily that we don't need to be sustained on anything just because we're not our original human, ostensibly human forms. We still require sustenance and energy, which is noted here by this bar, this white bar here, I believe is our how much food we need to or like what our actual energy is like at, rather than our condition. Now remember, our condition is basically our game survival state. So if this ticks down to 0, we die. Okay. I love fungi. I mean, you probably do. Do you like mushrooms? Because mushrooms are fungi. So, yeah, you actually might love fungi. It doesn't really sound very pleasant, right? Like, could you imagine being like, yeah, could I get, on my burger, could I get grilled onions and some fungi, please? Oh, yes, what kind of fungi would you like? We have kikurage fungi, we've got shiitake fungi, we got portobello fungi, and you're like, oh yeah, can I have some, just all 3 fungi, please? Could you just really just fung it up? Oh, that's funny. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, resting bones, you know. I mean, you do know. You do know. I knew you knew that mushrooms are fungi. I don't even, you know what I mean. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Anyway, you can cook me up some Steve. He was a fun guy. Omar, I'm gonna need you to stop being so fucking funny in my chat. How dare you, you funny person. Omar, can we give it up for Omar, please? Everybody just kind of clap quietly. You just clap quietly in your houses, please, in your rooms, and just give Omar like a spiritual pat on the back, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh man, I got so many Stream Deck buttons to press right now. I'm going like a fucking hacker in a movie. I'm like VideoTube is very nifty, but I really gotta be clacking these keys. Okay. So that scene has been completed. I don't know that there's any more. Doesn't look like it. Looks like our day is over. Let's go home. Let's go to sleep. Fungus among a salad. Mushroom salad with 1 Thai chili pepper hiding within. That's basically what we just ate, Petco. Colorfunk Arcade's mushroom restaurant coming soon. Colorfunk Bistro. I mean, we might have mushrooms at the cafe. I don't know. I'm not a big mushroom guy, but I'm not the cook, so we'll see what I don't even know. I haven't named the cook yet or anybody regarding the cafe. It hasn't been built. Oh.
Bring a Bot Day is coming soon. Free entry for a guest of your choosing. Please have your bot buddy registered ahead of time and in attendance with you on the day of. No extra friends will be provided.
No extra friends. So if you don't have any friends, we can't help you. Bring a bot, not figment a friend. No fake friends. Only real friends. Only real friends here at Colorfunk Arcade. And look, you can make some new friends, of course, but don't try to trick us. We know, we can tell. We can see a fake bond, you know. Frontbot's great at scouting that stuff out. I hope someone brings Cookbot. Yeah, well, Cookbot, we'll see. We got a roster of bots to hire for the cafe zone. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna be very meticulous in our hiring process. Still waiting for that build a friend day. It's coming, Omar. It's coming. I had Nicole read 70 more lines for you guys the other day, but I'm almost done making them stream worthy, so they'll be on the stream next week, and you'll be able to hear all the new lovely things that Nicole says, or that PageBot says, but also Nicole. You can't make new friends, Todd, not until Build a Bot Day. I know, I'm not making any new friends. Well, not out of bot material anyway. I might make some real new friends. You guys can't stop me from doing that. Okay, next day. This time, you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station, that shifting skeletal ring, surrounds you. For a moment, you are gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then, the connections begin to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions as you feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. I'm gonna touch it. You find a point in the station, and you connect to it, pulse through it, follow loops and paths under and around it. You touch more points than you have fingers, and then you try, in a moment of impulsiveness, to connect them. The flow passes through you so rapidly that you feel yourself being carried with it, splitting and separating, eddying and gathering. As you do, things occur to you, things that you can't possibly know. You reach out, try to grasp them, try to touch them too. You notice a tugging feeling, pulling at you insistently as if it were a small child. Somehow, it is pulling in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back, trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours, all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second, and you feel it waiting there, the station splayed out across your mind, a storm of connective nodes waiting to be explored, and then it's gone. Ooh, what's happening there? How do I be absent from my own body? If your brain was an emulation placed into a synthetic body, you might feel absent from your own body. You might, if your brain was like trying to run a version of you that was no longer that was not being updated in a natural environment, you might feel absent from your own body. Just a little bit, just a smidge. Is that cheaper or more expensive than top surgery, do you think? Definitely much more expensive, unfortunately. Yo, thanks for the follow, Soko. Very kind of you. Is that how you feel now, Todd, while you're in this bot? Oh my God. I am an emulated brain in a synthetic body. Oh no. No, I feel great. Do you have 2 dice rolled already because of that? No, I guess I have 3. I rolled 3 dice just now at the end of my turn, or at the beginning of the cycle, because I guess because my energy went down by 2. before it rolled the dice. I guess that would be my assumption. Let's see, what is this? Perk Sunbathe. Your frame's photosynthetic skin allows you to gather enough energy through sunlight. The longer, the better. Oh, so this is just saying I could increase my energy this way. Wait, so if I increase my energy, do I get more dice? Or no, I don't really understand the relationship between these things yet. Oh, I see the yellow one is also a die. Yeah, the yellow ones are like a higher chance of being positive. So they're like, use these, they're good. Which, by the way, this is not a great roll. This is not a great roll. I have 1 6, which is a guaranteed positive, and then 2 1 2s, which are both 50-50 negative neutrals. So this could be a bad day for us. We'll find out. All right, let's leave here for now. So we've got some more stuff. Get to know Emphis. Oh man, I really liked Emphis. Well, I could use some energy, so yeah, maybe we'll get to know Emphis. Emphis loves 2 things, stories and food. Maybe if you supply him with both, you can hear his story. Yeah, let's check out Emphis, because well, actually, hold up. Oh no, so I'm still waiting for Sabine. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no need to really do that right now. So let's go hit up Emphis, and maybe we'll get our energy back. So at Emphasis, we can order fungus, and that's all we can do. We can give him 15 cryo, which we have plenty of, and give him a little chit-chat, chit-chat. Emphis doesn't trust people easily, but he notices his regular customers in his own quiet way. So what if I put a 1 in there? Oh, I don't even have to do anything. I just put the cryo in, and it just goes. Okay, cool. That's great. So I don't even have to use a die for this. Minus 15 cryo, but plus 1 fungus fan and plus 3 energy. Okay, so my die, I didn't get new dice.
Let's keep it going.
Yo, Raving with the resub. Thank you very much, Raving. Very kind of you. Good to see you again. Get that 2-month resub. It's lovely. Can I just say, I'm extremely appreciative of everyone who has been coming back from the debut stream, because some of you may have noticed it's been just over a month since our debut. So it's really cool to see all the resubs, and I really appreciate it a lot, guys. It's very kind of you. I really appreciate it a lot. How goes Shamisen Reaper? Oh my god. That's a pretty cool sounding game too. I'd play that game also. Shamisens are fucking dope. But yeah, I'm having a good time so far. It's very somber, but I feel hopeful. I feel like there's possibility. You know what I mean? Okay, so we put in some time with Emphis. We don't have a ton of money, so maybe we shouldn't burn it all. Even though I do like getting to know Emphis. We'll put a wait here. I assume that we can't do this yet. Yeah, so there's nothing to do here yet. Let's go ahead and make, oh wait, well I guess we could check out some of this other stuff that I don't know what it is. Maybe? No, I can't. Okay, I think I only have so many options. Let's go help out Dragos real quick. Yeah, so each cycle, so I have to do this like in 8 cycles. I have to solve Draco's deck. Sheesh, what if I do this? This is safe, so nothing too bad will happen if something negative goes here. But I guess I could do the 3. I guess the 1 is gonna be a negative no matter what I do. So there's not a lot of point. Well, I don't know. Well, let's just do this. Well, let's do the 1 for now. Just because it's not gonna get any better than this. Yes, look at that. Neutral outcome. Awesome. Dude, that's exactly what we needed, because that's a 50-50 chance of it going badly. Here we go. This is a 75% chance of it going well. Nice, positive outcome. Dude, we're fucking killing it. Does safe mean it adds 1 to your roll? So the way that it works, from what I'm understanding, safe is an indicator of loss potential. So, if we get a negative outcome on a safe action, all we'll lose is like, we might lose a little bit of money or energy. If we get a negative outcome on a risky action, we could lose, oh, I forgot what it was. There was some extra like something worse could happen. If we get a negative outcome on a dangerous action, we could lose condition, which is our life bar at the top here. So basically, the lower the risk, the more you should be using your worst dice on those actions, because they're not going to be as bad if you fuck up, which is what we did. And we actually like lucked out. We got +3 progress on our clock here. I don't know that this clock is counter to the debt called in clock, but we'll find out. I don't want to use our 6 here just yet. So let's see, because our 6 is a guaranteed positive. So I want to check out other options to see what else we can do today. Oh yeah, I gotta do this still too. I can we can make some like trades, I think. Yeah, at the Ord exchange, because so we're trying to like get we're trying to become a trusted trader here, and so by using this, oh yeah, this makes our 6 a 5 instead. So it's not perfect, but we'll give it a shot. It can't go negative, as you can see here, 50% positive, 50% neutral. So the risky won't matter. But hopefully we get a positive outcome. Let's see. Nice! Positive outcome. Maybe you could use a little bit of shadowing behind there on that text. What we got, so yeah, we got +2 here. So now we're halfway done on Trusted Trader. And I think we got a lot of money. Yeah, look, we're at 56 now. Whereas we were at like 17 before. So we just made, what, 39 cryo? That's great. It's a good deal. All right, well, that was a short cycle. We only got 3 dice. We got 5 energy, so maybe we'll get, I don't know how we get more dice each turn. We might have used up some energy because we had that weird dream thing. Oh, here we are, we're back in it. This is the shift, I think is what they were calling it. But see, my energy went back down again. It's down by 2. I guess maybe it just goes down when you go to sleep. Not sure. I wonder if the amount of energy you have determines how many dice you get the next day. That would be my assumption, because you can see there's a line here saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the energy gauge, and there's 5 dice slots. I guess I'm just not entirely sure why I keep starting the day with only 3 energy. It could be because my condition's too low. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparks with glittering lights like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads, you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath transparent crystal forms. I just realized the captioner wasn't running, even though I literally told it to run. You follow the path of a thread across the ring, through these forms, then leaping off into the void. You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections of a map of information, of communication. There are so many layers, so many loops that it seems almost impossible to parse, but you begin to try. Focus on the threads or the nodes is our options. I'm gonna focus on the threads because I like connection, I like communication, so I like the connectivity, and I tend to focus on that. So that's what I'm going to choose for the game. There are more threads than you can count. You can choose one that passes nearby as you approach. You choose one that passes nearby as you approach it. As you inspect it, you understand why you instinctively chose the word thread when you first saw them. They are not single lines, but rough, fuzzy things woven from data strings of all kinds. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes, one leads to another. There is so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. But then that insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see 2 lines, 2 threads, pulling in different directions as if they were tied around you. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth and pick the first thread. Ooh. The first thread leads out, away from the station, into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. And the second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something, a sphere shimmering above a strange, angular body, A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. You open your eyes. Time is short. Damn, y'all. We're getting fucking chased. We're getting tasted. We're getting tasted and chased. What a way to go. As if life wasn't hard enough with our body decaying via planned obsolescence. We're out here being tasted. It's messed up, man. Don't taste me, bro. Don't taste me. Oh, yeah, no, that wasn't ominous at all. We're totally fine. Okay, look at this. So now we have a cycle clock. So 8 turns, 8 cycles. Someone out there is tracking you, following your trail. It won't be long before they arrive. We don't know necessarily that this is bad just because they're saying hunted, but it's probably bad. Also, we're low. We did not roll great again today. A little bit of a bummer. Something has changed inside you. This is our cloud tutorial. You can now access the data cloud of the Eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. While there, you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data. But be careful, these networks are old and strange. Click the I button at the top of the screen to toggle this view on and off. Oh, ghost view! Keynote. Havenage Gate? Oh my god, look at all these nodes. Is this a thread? Are these threads? Gate, Havenage Aiden, a Keynode, Solheim Gate. So this is kind of just like, okay, so these aren't necessarily directly related to the options or the spots on the map, but they're not unrelated. It might be bad. Yeah, I know, right? What the heck, Omar? Even worse rolls. Okay. Well, let's see if, does it complete? No, okay, yeah. Let's see if Sabine has found anything yet. Not yet. It is going to take a few cycles. Okay. Well, first up, we gotta go check on Emphas. We gotta put that Emphas time in. We got plenty of money at the moment, or at least relative to the cost of fungus. We're doing okay on cryo. Maybe you were being hunted by the corporations that want their property back. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I am also, I don't want to lean too hard into it and get got. You know what I mean? All right. Well, we got another Emphas tick in there. So maybe 2 more cycles and we'll be good on Emphas, and we'll see what that'll do for us. But in the meantime, let's work on that ship mind again, I guess. I guess we can go here. Oh no, this is a different. Wait, no, I gotta go here. There we go. All right. So I don't have any scrap components, so I can't use that option. I could do this, but my rolls are gonna be pretty bad. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's not do this for now. I don't really want to risk that going poorly. Maybe we should just focus on the shipyard for now. Also, I don't know what this is yet. So this is something about assisting a shipbuilder. So this could be dangerous, but if I do this, I'll actually get pretty good stats. Because I get that +1 into take the die to a 5. Maybe this could be useful? I don't really know. Oh wait, no, maybe, hold up. Let's use that on the hunted thing, maybe. Oh no, this is just gonna happen anyway. Okay. Well then, let's try, I don't know. Let me see. This is Emphas. Let's see. Maybe. What if we look at a node near Emphas? Does that do something? Yadigan agent. Oh wait, we know who that is. That's a bad guy. Well, not bad guy. He's a gang guy. Let's not assume he's bad yet. Could be. Well, he's probably bad, but you know, could be okay. We'll find out. If I'm reading that correctly, you should get the stabilizers next cycle. Yeah, maybe. Emphas is a cool guy. He gives you mushrooms and doesn't afraid of anything. God, I forgot about doesn't afraid of anything. That's a throwback. Okay, tutorial data actions. Data actions allow you to extract data from the networks of the eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed to the right of the action. Oh, so they need specific dice. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier in the interface skill, you will be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted. That's awesome. So I can just eat my 1 here? That's so good. So I should just, okay, that's awesome. So yeah, way better to use a 1 here than to fucking have to do a 1 action and eat possible badness. Okay, so Yadigan Agent. Some gang enforcers' implants are chirping out comm signals. Time to see what they're talking about. Let's extract that data. Show me data. Neutral outcome plus Yadigan data. Okay, so I have a data now. A data cache skimmed from Yadigan hardware. So this is materials. I can use this somewhere else, I guess. Okay. I don't know where, but somewhere. Key node. So this is I don't have a 1 anymore. So maybe this will just eat up all my 1s and 2s. Oh, I love this. It's gonna just chomp up all my 1s and 2s. A Haven Age agent. A Haven Age member is broadcasting on the open network from here, leaving them open to data extraction. Let's see what they're broadcasting about. Haven Age data. Okay, so I guess I just get data then. I'm not like mining for secrets here. I'm just gonna get data that I can use somewhere. Got it. Oh, continue. Oh wait, what did I just do? Okay, that was like a story. Oh, there's a hunter guy now. Oh no, am I a hunter? What's happening? As you drift back from the node, something latches onto you. A thread, strung tight around you. It tethers you in place. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. Its source somehow both distant and close behind your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape is at your side. It stalks around you, circling like a shark, like a wolf. Entity unknown. Astringent. Processing. I choose to stay still. Please hold. What the fuck is that? It's a tentacle dog. That's the worst kind of dog. I don't like to be tasted by tentacle dog. Put it back. I don't like the tentacle dog. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, please hold. The thread around you thickens until it is a ring, a cylinder tunnel. Yo, thanks for the follow, Pneumatic Meat. Oh my god, that's an amazing name. The thread around you thickens until it is a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circled around you. It is blinding for a moment, and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a figure, a creature in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. What are you? The shape paces you around you on lithe legs, though there is no ground here to pace on. Entity, identify, origin, serial, cadence. The figure faces you expectantly. Oh wait, I could use some fancy stuff for this. Hold on. How about this? Entity, identify, origin, serial, cadence. How's that sound? Does that sound good to you guys? Sound weird? The figure faces you expectantly. I'm gonna say stay silent. I don't know if I trust this sentient dog tentacle man. Refusal. The figure's strange head rotates. Brackish signature of and not of attempting interface. As the figure speaks, more threads begin to spiral from its head, thick, snaking, vine-like ribbons that flex and wave. They approach with intent. Stop. The figure halts its threads, its head twitching. Entity, your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience? I'm just gonna say I'm a person, even though I definitely am not legally allowed to be a person. Incorrect. You are an entity. All at once, Hunter's head is directly in front of yours, blocking your vision. You stink of their taste. The one from the sealed dock. Hunter shimmers with fury. I will find access. I will interface. Jesus, fucking back off much? God, you know? You know, buy a guy a drink first, doggy, okay? You're making me nervous. The sealed dock? I don't understand. I'm gonna say I don't understand. I know what the sealed dock is, so I'm not gonna say anything. An entity hides in the rotunda. You are its puppet. Hunter extends a razor-edged thread. I will not be diverted from my task. It glows with murderous intent. Strike. You lash out with all your force, not a physical strike, but a focusing, a spike of interference leaping out like the tip of a spear. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates. Wake up. You open your eyes, blinking back into the station light, shaking with fear. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. What's it mean? What do they want? They're gonna taste us. I don't like it. No tasting, please. Thank you. Gross. Okay. Maybe let's put that away for now. Let's go do a Drago real quick. We might get a good roll here and finish up back in business. Let's see how it goes. Dang, just got a neutral outcome, so we didn't get that plus, that extra tick, just the one tick. So we'll have to do this one more time, but that's okay. He's not gonna get, his death's not gonna happen yet, so we should be okay there. Or at least, I don't know, maybe we will. Energy's full, end the cycle. Cadence, maybe it's from Crypt of the Necrodancer. Oh, such a good game. Such a good game! Oh! I love that game so much. Oh, slept on game. Man, I guess I don't really know what to do about this situation. It seems like the most dice I can have ever is 3. For now, anyway. But look at that, we rolled pretty good. We rolled 6 and a 5 and a 1, and that 1 I can use. I can use the 1 to get some more data. So not a bad deal. Now we rolling. Yeah, you right, Omar. You right. As you close up, a voice echoes down from the corridor towards you. Sleeper, wait up. Turn. Oh, it's a different guy. Fang is coming down the corridor towards you, a wonky grin on his broad face. Hey, glad I caught you. Do I know you? He grins. You do now. He puts a hand on your arm. I've seen you hanging around. Just want to chat. You staying in that thing? He nods back to the container, shaking his head. Rough. It can be hard to get a start in the eye. He looks away down the passage. What was it old Erlin said? The eye opens for us all? Nice idea, but well, not always very practical. He glances back at you. We do our best, but it's not easy. We? You pass together into the main hallway. Havenage. We are all one dysfunctional family. Fang puts an arm around you. I'm not part of the security branch, though. Don't worry, I'm with the systems. Systems? Everything the eye runs on. He runs a hand along the passage wall. This place is a ruin, but systems keeps it spinning somehow. At least we try to. He stops you in the quiet passage. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I saw you around, and well, I know a little bit about you, sleepers. I have a little proposition for you. He glances around, but, well, this isn't the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then when you're settled, stop by. He lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work to be done. He pats you on the back, his voice bright and his dark tone suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. He walks off down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. Have you tried Cadence of Hyrule? Now that game was slept on. Was it slept on? I feel like people played Cadence of Hyrule. They just found it hard and or like confusing. I love that game. I played the shit out of Cadence of Hyrule. I think, yeah, I don't know. I played it to the point where like there wasn't really a challenge anymore because I was like too good at the game. But I probably suck at it now. I played a ton of Crypt of the Necrodancer, so Cadence of Hyrule was actually a little bit easier of a game. But I really liked what they did with it. It was really interesting to me. So, let's check out Sabine. Let's see if we're ready. The first thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshiro's implants, like a cat's eyes in the dark of the corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. I have it. Sabine stands with a case open in front of them, a set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating it in the warm light. I have no idea how Yatagan... They trail off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I'm the test case? That seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. They gesture for you to sit on the bed. The stabilizer works under a simple principle to an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material, and therefore must be eliminated. Sabine holds up a vial of would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains, which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its organs. Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. They glance away. At least, if the stabilizer is genuine. The only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. They begin readying the syringe. I will start with a small dose, to limit the risk. Okay, let's do it. Sabine cracks the glass next to the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe, and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection but with little response. A sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in the darkness. Muffled noises, like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slates. Awake? What happened? The stabilizer is genuine. Shut up, phone! They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how Yatagan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. Sabine looks troubled, distracted. You should rest more, but you are going to have to do that somewhere else. They gesture to the door. I have other patients, sorry. Sabine nods towards the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You are going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence fills the room, and they return to their glowing slate. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you've been out. Sabine? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. You manage to get to your feet and wander out into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with the glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Let's check to see if any cycles happen. No, okay, so we didn't lose like a cycle or anything. I was worried that like they might have taken some cycles or something because we were like, they said like we kind of passed out a little bit. So I was like, uh-oh, maybe they got us. Maybe we got, but doesn't look like it. That's nice. I mean, I guess for a Zelda game it was slept on, meaning that only half of the people in the world played it and not actually everybody. I mean, look, This is the thing. I don't know if you guys know this. Crypt of the Necrodancer is actually massively popular in both Japan and Korea. I'm not really 100% sure how that happened, but Crypt of the Necrodancer is like big over there. I guess because it's a rhythm game, and that kind of region plays a lot more rhythm games. So yeah, Cadence of Hyrule probably did okay there, even though I have to imagine Zelda's not nearly as big, especially not in Korea. So who knows? But I don't know. I feel like people definitely played a lot of it when it came out. Maybe it's just didn't stick around as much as like Crypt of the Necrodancer did, which, to be fair, Crypt of the Necrodancer has way more content in it than Cadence of Hyrule. So it kind of makes sense. Anyway, all right, new cycle. Look at that. Our condition is stable. We are jacked, dude, all the way maxed out. I don't know what benefit that's going to have us necessarily in the long run, but it is good. So I can buy stabilizer vials and then get them whenever. So that's good. Let's do our little Emphas meeting again, as always. We gotta hit up Emphas every time. We gotta get that. We gotta put the time in. You gotta get that FaceTime in. Get people to trust you. You know what I mean? Barry played it, so what else matters? Barry did play Cadence of Hyrule. Resting Bones doesn't even... Resting Bones is like, who the fuck is a Barry? Who the fuck is Barry? They're referring to Barry Kramer, of Barry is Streaming Barry, who streams video games, often indie games, and is a pretty cool guy. He is also Game Grumps Emeritus, if you recognize him from that. And if not, don't worry about it. He's a pretty cool dude. You should check him out. Who even is a Barry? I don't know. Never heard of him. I made all that up. That was all a lie. No, I'm joking. Yeah, Barry's pretty cool. Barry's a cool guy. All right, let's. Okay, so we did our Emphas meeting. It's always important. One more meeting, guys. Then we get some more Emphas story, which I'm very excited to do. Let's do. Oh wait, these are all turning to, huh? Salvage sortie. It takes cycles to reach the starward belt and return. I guess these must be turning. Are these turning because of my exchange work? I'm not really sure why these are turning. I forget what the yellow thing means. Maybe I should have been taking better notes in my brain. All right, let's finish this back in business, huh? If I do the one, it could be bad. Should we just like get a guarantee just in case? No, but we don't really need it. Oh, but if we don't, the thing is, if we use the one and we get a negative, it might not go up at all, and then we'll have to use another die anyway. So as much as it's a little bit of an overkill, well, hold up. Let's look around first. Let's look around. Let's see what else we can do. Let's do our ship thing first. Because we have a guarantee here, or mostly a guarantee. This is gonna go down one, unfortunately, but we'll use it anyway. Let's see. Neutral outcome. +1 to trader. Dang. Okay, well that's fine. Why not use it on a whole dissection instead then? I'm not even sure what benefit that has to us. What are all these? I haven't even looked at any of this stuff yet. Ooh. Explore the rotunda. The rotunda of the old dock is filled with passageways and concourses leading to all kinds of docking bays. If I do that, then Haven Age watch list will begin. Haven Age run the rotunda and their security watches the docks. Better to avoid attracting their attention. So this looks bad. This looks like a bad thing. There's a minus there. So maybe I shouldn't do whatever that is. But getting to know the rotunda doesn't just mean new places to visit. It means keeping your eye on new arrivals too. So if I steal dock plans, that could be beneficial to me, but it's dangerous. So I probably could have used the 6 there. So that's that. Okay, so these are just clocks, I guess is what this is saying. That's interesting. And then you were saying I could do the shipbuilding thing here instead. I could also do this. It's a +1, gives me 100% positive. Let's do it. Haul materials. I don't know why, but let's find out. +2 yard hand, +1 energy. Oh, I get energy for that? Interesting. How is hauling materials giving me more energy? All right, let's just do the one. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it's good. Neutral outcome. Hell yeah, dude. We finished the clock. Back in business. And we made a little bit of money. It's always nice. All right, so now that that's done, we have a new action here. This is our active scene. Dragos, pragmatic salvager. The -1 might be if you fail a roll. Well, I know how negative works. I just don't know what it actually will do to us. That's all I meant. But yes, it's like if you put a roll in and you get the 50-50 to go badly, or the 25-75. Okay. There he is. Old Dragos. Look at him. All grungy with his little drone friend on his shoulder. I hope he's gonna be okay. He does have lots of like tubes and shit just kind of hanging out of him, which is concerning. You arrive into a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across a vast dark shape, suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures, spilling from holes in a twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's a beauty, isn't she? Dragos stands to the side, focusing on the hulking ship as it lowered into the yard. She is. I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up. And now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became to its crew. What happened? What do you mean? He glances at you. I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. No, what happened to the ship? Not my concern. He shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know you said that you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. The drones start to crawl over the hulk, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion, locked inside that container, the wreck of the SNR freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into this strange situation? You shudder. Perhaps if you could learn something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Dragos squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we're up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on its side. Winter Light. Let's do it. He claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few and we can make a start. A real beauty, Dragos repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting, and then slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. All wrinkly's true. Dragos big wrinkly. +1 upgrade point. New drive discovered. What? Tutorial character and upgrades. You completed your first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on upgrading your character. Access your character menu via the arrow button at the top right of the screen. This looks like it all means stuff. Top right? Extractor. Oh, RPG time. Oh, geez. Okay, hello. Wow. Okay, so this would give us... Okay, so this is to increase our upgrade points. Got it. Photosynthetic skin, sunbathed dice action allows for energy recovery at home, which I don't really need to do unless I'm broke. If I'm broke, I need to die to recover energy, as opposed to going to Memphis. Is that what you look like? I mean, ostensibly, it could be what I look like. It's certainly a rendition of a character, so probably, yeah, I guess this is what I look like. I don't know if I have, I don't think that I'm supposed to have like a humanoid look anymore because my body is synthetic and my brain is emulated. Okay, so we could get some different points here. Engage, approach a problem head on, approach a problem with awareness. We haven't had a lot of Intuit challenges yet. I have seen a lot of engineer stuff happening. Chance to gain random scrap is pretty good. Use scrap components at home to repair 2 condition. So this is really good for survival, but I may not need it necessarily. Chance to gain cryo on interface actions. Agent nodes gives double data rewards. I don't know what data is useful for yet, unfortunately. So it's hard to make a choice regarding upgrading that. It could be nice just to fix my weak point, but I kind of would rather have more strong points instead. Strength of will, digital interfaces, work with machines and tools. This seems like it's gonna be good for survival, so I'm gonna go ahead and make progress over here. Ah, I see. Okay, this is a separate step. Got it. Okay, so you get 1 here. So first here, then here, then here, then here, then here. Got it. Okay, I didn't understand that at first. Okay. So the +1 is a step after the actual skill you gain. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, well, we're out of dice. Let's see if there's any actions left to do. I don't think so. We're full on energy as well. Not that it really seems to matter. I guess we'll find out. Hunted's clicking up by 1. Let's end the cycle. How's it going, Siacrone? Also, I didn't say that someone said Barry is a cryptid, and that's correct. He is a cryptid. He's very, very much a cryptid. Have you really truly seen Barry in a photograph? No. You think you have, but you haven't. Just a suggestion of Barry. The interpretation of Barry. Not real. Okay. New cycle. There we go. Okay. Okay, so it wasn't about energy. It was about condition. Our condition is maxed, so now we're rolling pretty. Full 5 dice today. Tons of actions to take. Oh, yo, Fang has something to talk to us about, I guess. Sleeper. Fang catches your attention as you approach the Havenage building, leaning against the bay door to the side of the entrance. You approach. Easier to come in this way. Security, all that. Gives you a look. You know. He slams the button and the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind it. You follow Fang inside. Truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. The door hisses as it closes behind you. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates and things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. There is a chorus of hums that bends into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. Fang leans on a server stack and gestures around. You like it? What is all this? He taps a nearby server stack which bleeps in response. This is my treasure trove. All dredged up from the sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. He steps over a towering block, speckled with vents. Some of these systems are built from the original station AE1, the one Solheim built. We've had to invent new components, repair things we've never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems into existence. Residents here look at the Eye and think that they are a concrete reality. But this place is a system in constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow. We are keeping this place alive, but also we're making it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins. He stops. At least, that's what I'm trying to do. He turns back to face you among the flickering machines, and they hum all around you. I know you can see this too, Sleeper. All these systems and sections. You can, can't you? I'm gonna trust Fang. I'm gonna choose to trust Fang. I like his face. I like his face. I don't know. I got a trustworthy face. I like it. Got a little smile. I don't know. Looks like a young me, if I'm honest. If I interpreted this hair as curly hair, and if I was, you know, an art. All right, I can see it. It makes sense, right? You are between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need. You glance at the lights around you, and as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your gaze. Feng notices it too. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you're on the run, though. They are tracking me. He pats you on the shoulder. Maybe I can help with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place. Subsystems I can't see. Access protocols lost to time and decay. Secrets. A shitload of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place. Break off these last ghost limbs of corporate control. He lowers his voice below the hum. Even in Havenage, there is old growth. Those whose roots trace back into those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past, and I'll see what I can do about that tracker of yours. He winks. What do you say, Sleeper? I'm in. Get this fucking tentacle dog trying to taste me. Get this tasty dog off my ass. Feng pumps his fist and claps you on the shoulder. He meets your eye. You won't regret it, Sleeper. Feng passes you a ragged-looking metal tab. A gift. He smiles. It's a Solheim cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slot that into an old network gate, and you'll be able to pull out all kinds of secrets from the nodes inside. He walks you back to the front of the bay. Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours and see what's there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above, he nods at the ceiling, have granted me an acquisitions budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it. He slams the door button again. Keep it quiet and keep it clean, Sleeper. And I'll see you soon. You step back, blinking, back out into the passage, those flickering lights still in the back of your mind. Oh, the lights, the station is watching us. We're being followed by the lights. What could it mean? Spooky bandit. So who are we dating? I don't know. We've only met like 3 characters, and they're all kind of fucking dope. I have a feeling that dating is not exactly on the table in this game. But I mean, I don't know. I'm into everybody so far. I like Sabine. I dig Sabine. Sabine's kind of my jam. Wait, you have 5 dice now, maybe because the yellow bar is full. Yeah, I mentioned that at the beginning of the day. I think that the condition is, when the condition is higher, you get more dice, rather than it being about energy. Which could make sense. Okay, so let's look at our new drives. So we have the build a ship mine one still, and now we've got disable your tracker. Feng has said he will disable your SNRP tracker if he can get to the bottom of his mystery first. We have extract the past. Feng wants to dig into old Solheim networks in search of secrets that could change the future of the station. So to get to know Emphas, let's go ahead and let's finish that up right now, because we have the money. And we'll finish up Fungus Fan. Fungus Fan! Fungus Fan! We're Fungus Fan. I dig the fungus guy. Emphas, I think was their name. Yeah, Emphas is dope. He looks, you know, I trust somebody who doesn't trust easily. if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, well, they're guarded, so maybe it's because they have integrity. I don't know. Let's find out. We're done. Emphas, let's look at the event. Sleeper, Emphas calls out to you, a booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into his wok, the fire leaping up to meet the oil. I see you, cycle in, cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. What kind? Any kind. He pauses to drizzle something from a plastic bottle into the wok. But one of yours. He looks up at you. Nothing's stolen. You pause, the spice is rich in your nostrils, and think about the kind of story you'd like to tell Emphas. You look at Emphas, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps he would enjoy a strange story, something with some spice. Tell him about your dreams. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. All the sleepers, you tell Emphas, had dreams. Some were simple, memories left over from the emulation process that had become tangled up in their minds and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in the dorm scream or cry out in the night. But your dreams, those gray, skeletal after images of systems and structures, of threads and patterns, weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares. They were reflections of reality, distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned, back then, to keep quiet about them, to let them flow through your mind like water. That was until now, until you arrived in this place. Now your dreams colonize your waking life. They slip behind your eyelids with every blink, and now you understand they aren't dreams at all, but some process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one like smoke through air. You tell him that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps, you reason, it is just some side effect or particular quality of the frame you inhabit. But whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Emphas finishes cooking and squints a little at you. Sleeper, he smiles. You are quite the storyteller. He eyes you and you realize he is trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Emphas passes you the meal he has cooked and you take it gracefully. As you eat, he talks, a natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. He looks around at the emptying market. But my time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you longer. So, I will make a proposal. He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind his stall. These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think a couple of cycles ago. They said that across the gap, in the Greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? No. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Emphasis begins packing up his things. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. He smiles. I'm sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. Agreed. Good, booms Emphas. Then I will wait for you to bring them. Emphas sides with his walk away and straightens up. I will prepare us a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with your foraging. You turn away and walk back into the main market, the rich taste of Emphas's food still lingering in your mouth. Stories for food, you think, a trade that seems more than fair. I agree. Todd the Fungus Fan, they call him. Yeah, big Fungus Fan. I love it. Just fucking slap that shit in a walk. A little bit of precise slug of liquid to really add that flavor and give you that kick. You know, maybe a single Szechuan pepper. Just crack that bitch right in the fucking wok. Taste it up. Love a fungus. Alright, yo, y'all, folks, homies, G's, I gotta use the bathroom, so I will be right back. Punkbot's gonna sit here and just sort of stare at you with discern. So prepare yourselves for scrutiny. Oh, I see Wallbot has yet again stepped in while I was using the bathroom and refilling my water. Hello, Wallbot. How are you today? Hope you're doing good, Wallbot. What is up? So you folks have been talking a little bit. What were you guys talking about? Is someone gonna summon Wallbot? Oh my god. Every time. Look, I'm working on the bathroom thing. I'm working on a lot of stuff, okay, chat? I got a lot of stuff to work on. Resting Bones has asked, Wise Wallbot. Oh, Wise Wallbot. When we visit the diner, what sort of meal should we order from the cookbot? Oh, well, I suppose whenever the cafe actually comes to existence, we'll get to choose what we want to eat once we see the menu. But if I got to choose, oh, well, my favorite's always been a good old-fashioned corn dog. I just love food on a stick. And you know, not just the food on a stick, but you can put any kind of condiment you want on there. Maybe they'll put like different sort of meats in there, like maybe like a nice spicy pork, or you know, something interesting. I don't know. But it could be really delicious. I think if maybe you're looking for a healthier option, you know, there's probably going to be some kind of maybe like a cafe salad situation, maybe a fruit cup. Who doesn't love a fruit cup? I love a fruit cup. Yeah, just a cup of fruit. No nonsense, no bells and whistles, just and no honeydew, because who likes honeydew? Nobody wants to eat that. I don't want to eat that, you don't want to eat that, so we'll just have just delicious fruits. You know which ones they are. Just the good ones, you know, just something real tasty. And last but not least, well, we would be remiss not to include our owner and creator's favorite dish. Just a single large broccoli stood up on the plate in the center with a little bit of salt and pepper to complete the meal and the flavor. Thank you for your question. It's true. Just a single large broccoli on a plate. I'll eat that as a human. I'll eat that as a punk bot. I don't care. Put that fucker right in the middle. Stand it up straight. Salt and pepper blast. Yum. Delicious. What else is there? Why do you even need to eat anything else? Just eat this. Eat this. It's good. Hello. I'm back. I'm back from doing important things to maintain my actual human body behind the punk bot. You pepper your broccoli? I do. I just do a little stir fry, salt and pepper. That's all I do. Do not, by any means, do not take that as an indication that you should do it. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in the kitchen. I have no right to be there other than the human right to try and sustain my own life. So any opinions or decisions I make therein should not be regarded as advice nor even sane decisions. Okay, hello Petco, what's up? I am back. Wallbot said fuck honeydew, and frankly, I get where he's coming from. Let's continue on with our adventure here in Citizen Sleeper. We have hella dice to choose from and lots of different drives. The game's kind of opened up a little bit here. We've gotten to know Emphas a good amount, but now Emphas wants these Jarrell caps, which I guess are that was the mushrooms he was talking about. I don't actually know how to get there though. Jarrell caps. So, yeah, so they need to. This needs to be changed a little bit. This is not. This needs some shadow behind it right here, because I can't. I know it says input 3 Giselle caps or Jarrell caps, whatever. I can't actually even tell because I can't read it. So they need to. Oh, hey, look, there's options. Would this help? Well, that's fine. Not a lot of options there. Okay, so is it this way? They said to cross the gap. I don't know how to cross the gap. Does this cross the gap? After some spacers caused trouble in the low and Yatagan have imposed a toll for entry, at least that's what they say. I don't even know what that is. What's a gap cross? Does this cross the gap? Scrap allowance. Buy some scrap. Most of what comes in from the Starward Belt is corroded trash, but sometimes something valuable can be found among the salvage. Scrap allowance. The big stuff goes to the shipyard, the valuable stuff to the market. They'll let you buy a few crates, but not much more. I see. The freighter will stay docked as many cycles as it takes to offload its haul of scrap into the Havenage yards. So I can go there and haul the stuff out, and then it'll bring back new stuff. But I don't even know what the value of that stuff is gonna be yet. Don't they mean the other side of the ring, like the gap in the middle? You mean the like foreground, like this space here above, like that would be above? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea if that's what they mean. I do not know. I do know that that's our only red clock going right now, so we're not too bad there. Study the winter light. This blasted ship came into the same yard as you did. Is there a connection, or are you just paranoid? Let's look at that one. That's in this one, right? Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. Big. Drago seems increasingly nervous about your presence in the yard. You're not sure he's going to hold his nerve much longer. Interesting. So maybe the more I work on this, then the more we'll get to see what Dragos's role in all this is, if there is one. I don't know either, but this is your adventure. Your adventure. Yeah, no, it definitely is. I don't feel like it's not my adventure. Your reasoning is not unappreciated, since none of us know anything more than the other, I think. Okay, so let's see. We can either do a forensic trawl, or we can do some cutter salvage. Yo, thanks for the follow, A-Town. Much appreciated. Shipbreaking is tougher than slicing up loose salvage, but Dragos is happy to pay you a fixed wage if you're up to it. This says that this is dangerous. We don't have any 6s, unfortunately. This is safer, but we have a -1 because it requires an intuit check, and our intuit is not good. So let's try this with the 50-50 good, see how it goes. See if we get a good roll. Neutral outcome, not bad. Yard clearance plus 16 cryo. Okay. I guess we could do another one. I don't really want to, I don't want to, this one's too risky to use bad dice on. I only want to use good dice on this. Maybe we should we check the hunter vision here? Oh, actually, you know what? I want to see what Fang's, I haven't even looked at Fang's thing. What is he do? So, okay, I can just bring data here. Well, that's great, because I have a ton of this. So if I give a Yadigan data, what happens? I have to only Solheim data. He doesn't care, he doesn't need the other stuff. Okay, so that requires me to then go find Solheim data. Wasn't there a Solheim thing? Havenage. There, it's Solheim. Okay, let's see. What does it need? Okay, so this takes the cipher. I put the cipher in. This gate conceals a network of systems which have been untouched since the Solheim collapse. So let's open up this system. Gate S7 access. Okay, so these are all a bunch of new nodes then. Got it. Okay, I get it. I see now. The gates give me more access to more nodes. You want a 4? I don't have a 4. You want a 1? I don't have a 1. I don't have anything, guys. Oh, here's the 3. Okay. 3. Give me this. Key node. What's in the key node? I want to know. Oh, we got a thing. Encrypted key. A stream of passages able to unlock the stage's aging maglocks. That sounds fancy. A 2? Perfect. Yay. Give me the Solheim data node, AE32. Neutral outcome plus data. Okay, good. So now I've got a data, so I can go to Fang here. Hello, Fang. Where'd you go? There you are. Hey, buddy. Hey, how's it going? And I'll just give him a little Solheim data. There you go, dude. Oh, thank you. It's so kind of you. Much appreciated. Fang's eyes light up as the data is transferred over. He hands you a stack of chits and waves you off. Yo, chit stack! So I'm at 74, so that's good. So he needs 3 of these. I'm low on dice. I'm hoping that I only have to pay this once. If I have to pay this more than once, we're gonna be in trouble. But we'll find out, I guess. You hand over the chits and the Yadigan Enforcer to the Yadigan Enforcer, and he nods you through. So can I just keep going now? Okay, here we go. So this is, okay. So this is, yeah, ramshack. Okay, so that's this, and this is the low end. The low end, I see, the buildings are just kind of not as fancy here. The spoke. Towering transit hub. Founder's Gap. This is the gap. Okay, so I knew that I was like, I'm pretty sure we gotta go over here. Oh my god, it's so expensive. Emphas, you want me to spend, what, 210 fucking cryo to get you some goddamn mushrooms? You're lucky I like ya. Jeez. Okay, well, I don't know what this is. The spoke climber. The spoke is layer after layer of dense urban fabric. The only way to explore it is vertically. There's a lot of new stuff to do, huh, guys? We have a lot of options. Ramshackle district. None of these really benefit my stats, though, unfortunately. Sabine's here. Also, how much? Okay, so stabilizers are 100 script. Got it. Or whatever they want. Chits, I don't know. Okay. Man, the Intuit -1 is really kind of screwing me over here a little bit, huh? It's not great. There's this, though. This give me a +1. That'd be nice. Let's do this. Unload containers, 100% positive. +1, and it's a danger roll, so it's a way safer way to do this. So let's do that. And this could give me some scrap, maybe, right? Some scrappy scraps. Some scrippity scraps. +15 cryo and a bunch of energy. Oh, okay, so this gives me more energy. Okay, well then I don't need to do that. So next time I'll try to remember that. I don't need to do that. I'm not gonna do a 2 into a danger slot. That's not a good idea. Let's check to see if we've got any more. Yeah, let's just do this. See what we get from here. It's a key node. I guess it's gonna give us more keys then. I guess key nodes just give us keys. Okay, that's what they do. But I haven't run into a place that needs a key yet. Also, I don't know what this means. Maybe if I do too many of these, the guy's gonna show up. Oh, I did 3 in a turn. That's what happened. I did 3 nodes in 1 turn. That must be what this is. So maybe if I do 6, I'll just die. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay, there's no active scenes. End the cycle. What do you guys think of this game so far, chat? You guys enjoying it? What's up, Heavy Eye? What's up, Mitch? How's it going, dude? You guys enjoying this game so far? I'm really having a great time. I love this. This is super fucking like, oh my god, we just rolled 3 6s and 2 1s. Nuts. This is super my jam. This is definitely my jam. This is like a really great little chill. I mean, it's obviously very intense in terms of the narrative, but like the actual gameplay is very chill. So I'm into that. It's cool. I'm wondering how you guys are feeling about it, even though you're just watching it. I guess we should disable the tracker before, within 5 cycles, or else we're gonna get hunted by that weird dog. It's gonna taste us again, which we don't want. So let's see what Fang needs to make progress on this particular thing. Or maybe, okay, so he needs, so I have to do different drives to do that. I see. So if I want it, so this drive is just saying, go help Fang. And the way to help Fang is this other drive. So they probably could have some kind of connecting thread there to make it clear that that's what that icon, like, means, but I don't like that roll for some reason. Feels ominous. Fair. Very fair. Okay, extract the yeah, so this is just the Solheim stuff. Well, we had some. Okay, so these have tracks on them. Good. Okay, great. I think that it wanted some 1s, right? Yeah, there's some 1s. There's some 1s. Give me that. This note is leaking corrupted contractor lists from the early days of the system's Palladium rush. Spooky Bandit says, I understand 0 about how this game works, as I've not been watching and having stream on in the background as I do things, but I do enjoy the storytelling very, very much so far. Great game. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the storytelling despite not knowing specifically what's happening with the mechanics. I can always give you a refresher if you'd like whenever you are paying attention to the screen. Not that you have to. Don't feel the need to if you don't want to. But if you do, just let me know and be like, hey, could you explain what's happening or what you just did? I will be more than happy to give you an explanation. No problem whatsoever. So this requires a cipher because that's a gate. Got it. Gates require ciphers. This would be another keynote. I don't really see a point in using these keynotes yet because I don't know what the keys... I don't know what the keys want or like are. I don't know where to use keys yet. So it just sort of seems like not really a good use of my time at the moment. Helion Crossing. Merchants willing to run the gauntlet. The Helion system are rare, but okay, right. This was for this thing, not the rotunda. This is for this, right? Yeah, this is like for me doing trusted trader stuff. Let's do this. Oh, it's only gonna be, okay, well, let's see how it goes anyway, even though I'm kind of wasting a 6 a little bit, but not too much of a 6 is being wasted. It's only a 5, it's not too bad. Could get a positive. Got the positive, nice. Plus 19, and we finished the trusted trader clock, which is awesome. So we made progress on a different drive. Okay, I guess maybe it's not related to this. I guess we'll find out. So this was the build a ship mine drive. So now I need 3 ship mine fragments. Okay. So that is about this. Okay. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how to move this clock. I don't know how I have moved this clock. But I have moved this clock. So that's happened. Let's do this guy. 100% positive because I have the +1. I've already, and it's a 6, so I'm like I'm at a 7 basically. Unload. Oh wait, no, wait, this gives me energy, right? Yeah. So I got energy, and that's good, and I get money. But I need, okay, so buying, so I have to unload containers to make money, and then I buy the scrap. Is that what this game? Is that what's happening right now? Yes. Okay, so I get scrap this way. So if I just put a bunch of money in here, then I'll get the scrap. And I can only do 3. Okay, so that's fine though. So I put in 60 cryo, like basically all my money, and now I've got 3 scrap. So now they're saying I can't buy any more scrap, which is fine. But I guess I only got 1 scrap component, and the rest of these were ship mine fragments, which is what I needed. So I needed 3 ship. Okay, so that kind of works out. I got 1 scrap, which could be positive for this clock, and I got 2 ship mine fragments, which is positive for the other clock. So that's really useful. I'm out of money now though. Let's look at Drago's yard. This pays me, and it's got danger. So let's use a 6 here and move up this yard clearance clock as well as the Drago's nerve clock, maybe. Okay, no, that doesn't affect Drago's nerve. Interesting. Maybe it's every time I'm here at all. I don't know. I mean, I have a vague understanding. Something about rolling dice and doing actions, and something about cycles. There's some dope characters in storytelling. That's fair, Spooky Bandit. You're not wrong. It definitely is. Cycles are days on the eye, and I get die rolls every turn, every cycle at the beginning of the day. And the actions, the quality of the action is dependent on how good the die roll is. So that's pretty much. That's how all that works. Okay, so we have 1 die left. We're not gonna use it here because it could be a big bad time. We could get our leg crunched inside of a ship part or something, and then we'll have leg crunch syndrome, and nobody wants that. We could do, this is danger, so we're not gonna do that either. That could, like I said, that could be really bad. Danger means that if we fail the roll, if we get a negative outcome, our condition will go down. And our condition is how we get more dice to roll each turn, as well as how we, you know, live. Yeah, so this needs 3 ship mine fragments. We've got 2, so we're almost there, which is awesome. Let's see what we can do with a 1 die roll. He needs money. I'm not sure what I can do with the 1 die roll. I guess I could increase my energy. Oh, you know what? Let's just use the 1 die roll here. For the sunbathing. It's potentially it could go bad, but it probably won't go bad. I mean, it's a half chance. Fuck it, let's do it anyway. See how it goes. Neutral outcome, got some energy. Excellent. Use all our dice. Nothing bad happened yet. Oh, we're really... Oh, chat. We haven't rolled a single negative outcome yet. So, I mean... we could be headed for disaster soon. I'm very afraid. All right, let's end the cycle. Very productive day. Used all our dice, made lots of progress on a couple of different drives at the same time. I like this drive thing. I like drive. I like the concept. I like it's very easy to understand. That it's like basically a quest or whatever, but it doesn't feel like a, you know, hey, fetch this, do that. It feels like, okay, you're making a decision. Like how efficiently do you want to tackle the various tasks in the game? I really like that concept. I see here that I'm just now understanding that this is the actual drive part. This is not the drive part. So this is not helping us with that, but that's okay. Ship mind. So I think the scrap fader, yeah, I'm screwed here for a while. I don't know when this is gonna clean itself out. Maybe I have to unload containers to get that? My energy's kind of low, so let's just try it, because we rolled pretty good again. Last cycle we rolled 3 6s, 2 1s. This cycle we rolled 3 5s, 2 2s. Okay. That's just energy and scrap. Okay, interesting. I'm not 100% sure how to get that clock to move. But I don't really mind. This game kind of has that nature of like, oh, you'll have to kind of see how things go. See if you can figure them out. There was a place that takes scrap, right? Can't I bring scrap here? I can sell this. Yeah. I don't know what else to do with the scrap. So yeah, that gives me 12 cryo. That's not bad. And this was yeah, so I finished that part of the drive already, so I don't need to do that. What I do need to do is I need one more. Don't I need another Solheim data? I got one here for him. I think he wanted another one though. Yeah, he needs 3. So here's 1. Hey, thanks for that. I really appreciate it. So kind of you to go out and get that on your own time. You're welcome, Fang. You're welcome, buddy. All right, let's go get a 3rd one. I think this is the last one. I think it required a 4 though. We don't have a 4. Dang. All right. See, we got 4 nodes here. I'm a little worried about that. It's a little worrying. Let's take the 5 here. There's a 25% chance it could go negatively because we have a -1 on into it, but it's a safe action. So it's probably a good idea to spend our time here. No, negative outcome. Boo. Plus yard clearance. Wait, but isn't that okay? Well, I guess it didn't really cost us anything else too bad because it's a safe action, so not the worst. Let's try again. No, again! Wow. See? Well, that's exactly what I was talking about. It's exactly what I was talking about, chat. Suddenly we got two 1 and 4 chances back to back. It's messed up, man. It's messed up. Boo. Not happy about it. Yeah, all that happened was the yard clearance went up, but I don't actually know what the problem with that is, per se. You could still do with making some money, but this would be bad. This could be bad because it's dangerous. So we don't want that to go poorly. I don't know what other safe actions I have to take really though. I could try this. Pretty shit chance, but whatever, right? Hey, it went all right. Let's go do some sunbathing because I mean, I love Emphas, but I don't want to spend all our money right now because we're trying to go. Emphas wants to talk to us, but he also wants us to bring him some damn mushrooms. They're gonna cost us $1 gajillion. So we have to save up for that. Positive outcome. Oh, we got a ton of energy. We didn't even need all that much. But that was a simple day. A quick day taken care of expeditiously. I agree, Omar. It seems like it's not like a huge problem. Oh, we're losing a little bit of condition. We're down to 4 dice, which is not bad. That's not too bad. I don't know when this will clear out, though. How else can I get the ship mine fragments? Let me track this again. There must be another way to get ship mine fragments, because oh yeah, there's this. I don't know how this goes, though. It just says eventually. So I guess we're just waiting for this to happen. I kind of wish that there was a... I wish that there was a glossary of icons and stuff that was like, in case you forgot something, here's how this works. Oh, I got an upgrade point. Oh, wait, no, I don't. It says, wait, what? It says, why did it say upgrade available when I don't have one available? A little miscommunication there. Yeah, so I can't do that yet, and this won't actually give me ship mine parts. And this is just where to put them. So until my allowance goes back up, I don't think I can actually work on this drive anymore, which is fine. Oh, right. No, I needed a 4. Fuck, I still can't do... I can't get that last Solheim fragment yet. That's a bummer. If we can't do this, can't do that, we could just make some money, I guess, and study the Winter Light. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll use our good rolls over here as best we can. Or well, maybe not our, let's just use, let's go for just the 3s, because I rolled a bunch of 3s. It seems like the best action, and we'll save the 5 for something else. Winter Light. Winter Light, please give me a good neutral thing. Nope, yard clearance. Come on, progress. Come on, progress. Damn. Dang. This will pay me though. Let's just clean out this yard clearance. I don't know what this means, but it's positive. It says it's positive. So let's just do it because it's a 5 and we're gonna get paid and we need money anyway. Let's give it a shot. And then we can't get a negative outcome, so. All right, we only got the neutral, but. Oh, I see. So the yard is, wait, okay. So the yard's clear, so I can't do this anymore. Is that what you're saying? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might have just fucked it up then, which I didn't understand. Oops. Well, it'd be like that, I guess. The final pieces of the Winter Light sit in neat piles, waiting for the collection shuttle from Havenage. Dragos has managed to sell the remaining pieces to the shipyards, a fact that's harder to forget as he has been telling you about it for the past 2 cycles, and all that remains is for Havenage to come collect. You look around the yard, transformed from when you first arrived. The mostly repaired drones flit back and forth, no longer buzzing evenly or lost in dark corners, and the scrap is sorted the system that you and Dragos have put into place over the past cycles paying off. As you look, you notice the glow of pale light from the office by the entrance, that run-down cab of a building which houses all the records and spare equipment. Dragos must be inside, and you get to your feet and walk over to find out when the shipyard collection crew will be here. Knock. We got a knock. Sleeper, come in. You swing open the door and walk in. Dragos is sitting at the small metal desk. The shipyards told me they'd be here soon, but then they hand over the chits and we're set. He writes something with the stylus on his slate, and then shuts it off. Of course, we should talk about a bonus. He stands and turns to face you, his face placid. Look, I don't know when the next job is coming in, but this should tide you over for now. He opens his hand to reveal a stack of chits. What's going on here? I said it's a bonus. Take it. Dragos presses the chits into your hand. I've done well by you and you've returned the favor. He straightens up and clears his throat, and you realize he has prepared what he is about to say. These chits are for you to take and do what you will with them. They are from me, and they are the last I'm gonna give you. He pauses. There's no more work for a sleeper in this yard. He folds his arms. Sorry, but that's it. You stay in the container as long as you need, but you stay in the container as long as you need, but the yard is done with you. He turns away to his terminal. What do you mean? Don't press me, sleeper. This is for your own good. The glassy apertures on Drago's headset betray no emotion. You need to stay away, Sleeper. He pauses, considering his words. Trouble is going to follow you here. Trust me. What do you know? Dragos kicks at the floor, frustrated with himself. I'll not be saying any more, Sleeper. Dragos suddenly grabs you by the shoulder and drags you out of the office into the yard. He turns you to face a stack of pieces from the Winterlight, dissected, cut down, totally recognizable as a ship. You came through that, Sleeper. That could have been you, chopped and stacked. His hand trembles on your shoulder. That is what happens here. We cut down broken machines and move them on. Well, I didn't cut you down, but I'm sure as hell moving you on. Moving you on before whoever killed that ship out there comes to kill me. Kill you? Kill both of us. He shakes his head. These ships, they didn't get decommissioned. They didn't break down in a dry dock. You think they'd look like that if they did? Someone ended them. That means someone tried to end you, Sleeper. And I'm done waiting for them to turn up. We've had our fun. Now it's time. Gives you a little shove. Go on. He turns and walks back to the office. That's it. That's it, he shouts and goes inside. The silence hangs in the air and you leave, with your pockets filled with clinking chits and a strangely hollow feeling in your chest. I think that's yep, I have to say, I'm pretty sure I just failed that drive, which I did not understand. I was like doing the yard clearance because I thought I was helping, but I was not helping, and that was bad. Oops. Oopsies. So it kind of was a problem, but I didn't really know. So, you know, can't feel too bad about it. Good luck on your future space punk dystopia, Todd and chat. I gotta go to bed. Yo, good night, Resting Bones. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping by. I had a good time showing the game off to you. I hope you have a good night. All right, let's go ahead and figure out what to do with our lives after ruining that piece of story. See, this is blocked off too. So like now I'm like, well, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Have I blocked myself out of a bunch of different drives by not understanding how the game works? I have 125 chitty chats though. Let's see. This needs 150 to get across. It's very expensive, but we're gonna do it for emphasis. We're gonna do it for emphasis. Only problem being now I don't have that anymore. I don't have access to the yard, so I don't have access to easy money. I guess this entire time I've been kind of screwing myself a little bit. But you know, that's how life is sometimes. You don't realize the mistakes you're making while they're happening. You know? Who knows? You never know. It can be hard to tell. Yo, what up, Almost a Hamburger? You are a little less late this time by about 5 minutes or so. I don't know if you tell, but I'm a robot today. I'm a punk pot today. I didn't feel like being on camera. But I hope you're doing well. How's your day going so far? Almost a Hamburger. Are you getting any closer to being a hamburger yet, or is that a goal of yours even? Are you interested in being a hamburger? I'd be a hamburger. I feel like I could do a good job with that if I wanted to. Okay. We got 2 days until Hunted happens, so that's bad because we yet again did not roll a 4. And so since we didn't roll a 4, we still can't get that fucking node open, which is bad. This is a 2 though, so maybe this will give us something. I don't know that it will because it's a Havenage out agent. So I would say I don't expect to get that kind of data. Oh gosh, guys. It's another 2. Let's see. I think this is gonna fill up that bar though. So I guess we'll find out what that means too. Yep, that was an angry sound. Angry sound time. Oh, there he is. The fucking dog is here. A glimmer in the dark catches your eye as the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance. It is looking for you. We're gonna, I don't know, run or hide. Let's do run. That sounds fun. You turn away and glide back into the cloud, threads of data rushing past. Another glimmer catches your eye. Closer now, that roving orb wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in that unpleasantly familiar way, its waving threads creating a cage. We struggle against it. You push against the threads as they come in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You are caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing. Come the screams from behind, but you are already gliding away, back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, distorted, but safe. Oh God, this is bad, huh? Okay, well this clock didn't go up, which is what I was worried about. I was worried about that. That's not gonna happen until college at the earliest. I realized I missed what the weird tentacle dog was about earlier because my internet went out. Weird tentacle dog go burr. Kind of, yo, what up, cricket head Jules? So quick explanation on the hunter. The hunter is, we don't actually know. We assume that they are from Essen, which is like the corporation that we have stolen our synthetic body from. We assume that Hunter is chasing us down in order for us to account for that theft. But we don't actually know that yet. But they keep insisting that we validate our right to sentience. You know, because that's normally a thing you have to fucking validate. You have to legally be allowed to be sentient, which you do in this world, which is fucking ridiculous. But look, role-playing in the ruins of interplanetary capitalism. That's what's happening here, folks. You have to legally own the right to sentience. That's how it goes. All right. Well, we don't have a 4 still, so we can't roll that. This has happened. Oh God, what is this? Skill upgrade require. Buy ship mine fragment. Okay, so I can just buy one now. Okay, good. Well, let's just do that. I'm not gonna haggle because I'm so far from this. It's not even gonna happen. But I got the 3, so we can move on. We can do the 3 ship mine fragments and find out what the hell that's about. Because I don't know what that means. I was given sentience without my permission. I'm mad. I mean, yeah. I think that's a human existence right there. We're all just kind of fucking stuck with this shit, huh? Hey, but you know, make the best of it. It's your brain. Drive complete +1 upgrade point. Okay, so that's all it is. Your newly built ship mine has impressed the orc traders. There's no reason you can't build more. I see, so I can, okay. So I can just build these. I can build the ship mines to gain upgrade points, and that's just a repeatable process. Let's get rid of this -1 into it, because I feel like it's kind of screwing us over a little bit. We don't really need the ability per se. We just need to stop getting screwed over by that. So we have a ship mine. Decor, but I don't know what to do with that. What do you think we do with the ship mine? Take several cycles to the starboard belt and return loaded with scrap. Okay. Okay, so the ship is gonna come back. So this is the ship mine one. Right, okay. So it's gonna come back and we'll be able to actually, yeah. So we'll be able to get the actual salt. We'll be able to get the scrap again. So that's not impossible. So that's good to know. We're low on energy. We're also kind of low on funds. Let's go home and do a 100% positive sunbathe. And hello? Why can I not do this? Oh, it's because this is open. We gotta do this. I hate how ominous your survive objective feels. It's very ominous. It's very ominous. It's very like, oh God, you need to do this or you will actually lose the game. It's kind of funny that they call that a directive. Like, oh yeah, this is a drive. You should be driven to not die. So well, you don't say. No shit, huh? All right, so that's good. We got our energy back. We have just a 1 left. I'm not entirely certain what I'd like to do with this 1. I forgot what all of our safe options are now. We have a couple of things have like left the area. We got this guy. Can I sell this? No. This is risky though. So if it goes negatively, it could be bad for us. And there's a pretty good chance it'll go negatively. Nothing here is safe. Is anything here safe? Danger, risky. Nope. There's nothing here safe either. I guess I could just get another piece of data, huh? Is the Yadigan agent? Yeah, give me that. I'll take these Yadigan datas because they'll probably be useful later when I get more along whatever that kind of plot line is. So I'm gonna do that. That seems like a good idea since I only have 1. I had a 1 left anyway. All right, let's end the cycle and hope that we roll good tomorrow. It's almost like a self-preservation instinct isn't inherent in non-sentient synthetic beings. Well, so almost a hamburger. Just to give you the rundown. This is Citizen Sleeper. We are what's called a sleeper, which is to say that we, due to the extremely pressing threats. Oh, I didn't roll a 4 again, so I'm fucked. I'm not gonna be able to help Fang. That's great. We're kind of screwed here. Due to the situation of interplanetary capitalism, we sold our body, but then we stole a synthetic body from the corporation we sold it to and emulated our brain within it. So that's why we aren't, we are a person, but we're kind of not a person because technically our body isn't ours and our brain isn't technically ours either. It's emulated. So that's why we have these kind of strange identity crisis, and you've missed them, but we've been having some dreams about like the AI, like the sentience. Essentially, it's like we can see into the network of the ship. It's pretty dope. Yo, what's up, Viz? How's it going, man? Yeah, Toddbot, it's me. It's me, Toddbot. Hello. This is my regular form. No, this isn't my advanced Funkbot form, but that will come eventually. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm doing well. I've been good. Is your stream? I assume your stream is over, unless you're just chatting here, even though you're still streaming, which would be pretty courageous, I think. I'd be like, wow, dang. It's a baller move. It's going good. This game's good. This game's fun. I like this game a lot. I don't know that it's a stream game, but I wanted to show it off, and I didn't know what to do today. So, you know, this seemed like a fun little game to show off. Kind of fits the vibe, and it fits my vibe. So hopefully it'll fit your vibes. Also, Crickethead asked, well, how much is the game on Steam? It's on sale right now for $17.99 for the regular price. It's 10% off for the launch promotion for the next week. By the way, just for the record, I'm not being promoted. This is not a promoted stream. They did not reach out to me. I just was like, fucking game looks dope. So, you know, here's a game. Check it out. Go buy it if you want. I know I did, so I bought it. Oops, wrong button. Hello? There we go. I'm back. You're enjoying the stream? That's great, Pneumatic Me. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying this game as well. I think we've got one more day. We have one more cycle until 100 happens, and then it'll be 3 p.m. and so that'll be our stream out. So we'll see how this story ends up happening. I have a feeling that we might kind of get screwed a little bit. So I'm just gonna, you know, we're gonna get there, see how it goes, and then we'll probably call it for the stream for today. And in the future, I probably will just play this game off stream. Hopefully help everyone is cool with that. But I do encourage you to check this game out. I'm very much enjoying it so far, even though I'm definitely, I'm being just kind of having my butt kicked by fate a little bit. But you know, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. Yeah, so unless the data changed for Fang, I don't think it did. Yeah, we still need a 4. I haven't rolled a 4. I do have a 2, but it doesn't actually, this isn't gonna give me what I actually want. So I think we might just have to see if we can make a ton of money, I guess. I don't know. We're out of drives that we can actually do well. So we might just have to see how this goes in the Ord exchange. Or well, maybe I could actually, maybe if I do these, let's try the Rotunda thing. I forgot I've been kind of like I've been kind of ignoring these things, which I shouldn't be. Let's see if any of these little like navigation points could play to our favor. None of them so far have, none of them have our, so we have a bonus stat in Endure, but none of them have that. These are all kind of exploration-y things. Either way, let's start at the Rotunda. We'll do this. Or, well, I don't know. Yeah, no, this could, this is 50 positive, 50 negatives. That's not bad. Let's try this. Just to get it started. Fine, yeah, fuck it, I don't know. Extract the pass sure is a prompt. It is. Havenage watch list down, dock watcher up. Wait, so that is bad or good? I don't know. That seemed, I can't tell if that's was good or not. But I did it and it's over now because I got the positive. It all went in one go. Ankita, stranded mercenary. Ooh, this looks like a narrative thing. All right, see you later, hamburger. Hey, you. Want to earn a chit? Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied together hull plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging underneath beneath her flight suit. Make it two. Sure. You cross the docking concourse as she begins to split the plating into two bundles. What is it with this place? She asked as she lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking and looks you up and down. Don't try anything, all right? She taps the butt of her sidearm. I don't want to have to put anyone else down today. Wouldn't think of it. Good, she passes. Look, I'm not usually... Let's just say my temper's been a little short lately. Ankita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on then, enough chat. You've got to earn that shit. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankita gives you a look. Ship's this way. She sets off down a gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores. Why are you doing this yourself? You mean why aren't I hiring those good folk? She nods back at the stevedores. I've paid Havenage enough. They are currently rinsing me for mooring. I can't evacuate unless I either fix the ambergris or sell it off as scrap. What's wrong with it? Ankita looks at you pointedly. She rapidly turns another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on our last job, and I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mind, so now she's gone dark. She shifts the panels on her shoulder. Guys, we have a ship mine. We have a ship mine. We can give her a ship mine. We can help Ankita. She shifts the panels on her shoulder. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mine with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So, yeah, it's been a time. Anything I can do to help? I don't know, got a ship mine tucked away on that frame of yours? For a moment, you aren't sure if she's serious. Ankita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. She hauls the second bundle off your shoulder. You're the first person I've met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. You want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. She passes the bundles of plates through the ambergris outer lock and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. Ankita throws you a couple chits. Consider it a bonus for trying not to grift me. She gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. All right, get out of here, she calls back and locks the locky slammy shut. It's really hard to read this serify font, as someone pointed out. Ambergris is a terrible / great name for a ship. I agree, and yes, I do like this lady. We're gonna go help her because we have a thing. Wait, does she needs a, wait, how do I give her a ship mine? Okay, so I can't even do this yet. Amber hull repairs. If I do one, I guess one is one of the other? Ship shape, the ambergris doesn't look good, but time and attention should see it return to a functional state. The ambergris is in a delicate condition, it'd be all too easy to push it over into a cascading collapse. I see. So I guess that if I get a negative roll, it would increase grounded. But if I get positive rolls, it would increase ship shape. That makes sense. I have a ship mind though, so it's weird that I guess I can't help her yet because we haven't fixed the rest of the ship yet. That would be my guess. All right, let's check out this bar. Love a bar. So we can get a drink for 6 cryo. You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented along the greenway seems like a good test. Drink a little water. Overlook regular. The Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning the only way you'll gain trust around here is with a stiff drink. Well, let's get fucked up then, huh? Let's fucking have ourselves some fucking drinks. I mean, what else are we doing? We need some energy. It's pretty cheap. Let's get fucked up. There doesn't seem to be like you're now drunk thing happening. So it seems fine to me. And now we're a regular. Let's find out what that means. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Haunt! The spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? I'm gonna ignore him. You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. You freeze in place. Out. The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into hard vacuum. God, it's hard to read. As you turn back to the spacer, the second glass comes sailing through the air. I'm gonna catch that bitch. Oh, I didn't. You reach up a hand and the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Through the haze of glass and Girol vapor, you see Tala leap across the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Now flanked by the other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it is cleared, and a fresh measure of Girol is glugged out in front of you. That same warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops into the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol in a metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and then turns to you. That was an ambitious catch, she smiles, pulling a sliver of glass out from your forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain, only the sting of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick, synthetic skin for splinters. Let's watch her. What are you doing? You're fucking with my shit with your massive fucking arms and your dope hair. Look at that mess. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard, all the time tapping the tweezer tips in little rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to herself. So, you been on the eye long? Just arrived. I thought so. I've only seen you here a couple of times. 3, to be specific. A splinter clinks into the tin. Not everyone is like that idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you, maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this place, trust me. She meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we've got aren't much, and the company is, she leans in, limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with the clink. That's you, sleeper. Here. She slides the glass of Geralt to you. This'll help. She stops, her hand still on the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? Nope. She laughs. Just a connoisseur. Tala mock winks. I'll let you get back to it then. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does, and before long is retelling how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. Motherfucking captions. Come on, don't spell fucking wrong either. You take a sip of the Gerol. The earthly fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out a sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old, feels good. That was dope. Love Tala. Love fucking Ankia. What was her name? Ankia? 2 dope characters in a row. Combo time. Big fan. Love it. Give me more. Thank you, game. So they said that we can work at the bar. Engage. Could be risky, though. Interesting. Yo, thanks for the follow, Tiflani. It's a great name. Everyone's got good names today, huh? Sealed door. Oh, shit. Finally, I can use these fucking keys. Oh, my God. Open the door. Unlock the mag lock. Let's fucking unlock this motherfucker. Yeah, give me them locks. I want to see what's inside there. I want to see what's behind the door. Okay, keys activated. These were the keys that we got from doing the keys. Ankita, thank you. Thank you very much, Spooky. I was correct. Ankita and Tala. Dope characters. Door unlocked. What does it do? What does it mean? Neovend 33, mysterious machine. We're getting a vending machine. Oh, dude. Yo, let's fucking go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit, chat. Look at it. There's a little dog guy. Look at the dog. There's a bear guy and a penguin guy. I want the penguin guy. Yes. Penguin guy. Oh man, I'm into this. I'm into this vending. This vending machine is nuts. Look at this fucking. Look at these little can batteries just lodged into the side of it. What is happening? As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Approach the machine. Yeah, hello? What else do I even care about? As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settled into an alcove in the side of the dock. A kind of upright cabinet, it is covered in faded logos and messages from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. The manufacturer is listed as Neovend, and you remember an advert from long ago, squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang that name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Enter your... Oh, hold up, I got this, hold up. Hold up. Maybe like that. Hold up. This. Take a phone, that. Open this. Open that. Change. Go up actually. Okay, here we go. Ah, my headphones! I got stuck. Hold up, I got this, hold on. Let's see if this, maybe this will be bad, we'll find out. Enter your registration. Chirps are a pre-recorded message catching you off guard. Press some keys? Let's press some keys. You reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first it sounds like servo motors starting up, but it quickly becomes a whisper, a whining, then a multitonal voice that emanates from Neovend. Entity, they hiss. Speak with me. Who's there? There is a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath before the machine speaks again. I have need of you. You have need of me. That squeal comes again, and you see that it is a 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place, so that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice.
You are in danger.
Are you the vending machine? A squeal.
Chose this vessel for its seclusion. Please listen.
The machine creaks.
You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you.
The screech rattles through the empty dock. You remember the strange head, the figure, the threads closing in. Hunter.
The Hunter protocol. They taste your signature.
The sudden whine sets your teeth on edge.
You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind.
You close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum.
Emulated minds are adaptable. Move where neurons cannot.
The mechanism resets.
But emulation makes you target.
Adaptable?
Yes, you can move through. Networks, clouds, hardware, software.
Neovend whines.
But you cannot hide there. Hunter is there.
The servos judder, the vending machines chasing as they reset.
Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine.
You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure.
Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside.
The light flickers.
Need you.
A screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly, threaded. The cloud. Points along the rim glow in deep red.
Hunter is always gathering. Too much data, must build nests.
Explains Neovend.
Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Bring this data, raid its nests.
Masters?
Station builders, Solheim.
The machine rumbles impatiently.
Long gone, their protocols still haunt. Bring offerings, save self.
Neovend says pointedly.
Mutual need means friends.
They conclude, tired of the conversation. The whirring amplifies and then suddenly drops as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, that whirring voice ringing in your ears. Yay, the voice modifier worked! Hooray! We love a voice mod. Also, we're gonna fucking die, guys. We're gonna get dead by the... It's over for us. We're gonna get dog murdered. Bad way to go. Thank you, Viz. I appreciate that. It was all the machine. I just had to talk while it was on. That's all I had to do. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love voice acting. I wish that my voice was more dynamic. My voice sounds very like it does. It's, you know, there's only so many directions I can take it, unfortunately. Okay, well, that was fun. So this was this what I just did? No. This is, I just went here. I went to here. So he wants me to bring a particular type of data. Hunters compulsive, okay, because there's nests now. So if I can find these nests. Oh, there it is. It looks scary. Oh, it requires a 1. I don't have a 1. Oh no. I should jump back into voice mod. You should, it's dope. I mean, well, actually, voice mod seems dope. I'm not using voice mod, for the record. I'm actually using a Go XLR, which has this shit built into it. And frankly, it's not really that good. It's not bad, but it's not great. I would rather use voice mod, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but I think I might end up doing it because that way I can give all the bots different voices and stuff. A buddy of mine was looking for a vocoder VST that would allow me to do robot vocode voices on my own, but maybe I'll just take the easy route. Okay, let's bypass this fucking hunter nest. Give me that data. Give me your data. I don't need this 2. I need data. Yeah, data. Okay, so we got a hunter nest. And so now we can go back to here, to the machine, and upload the hunter data. I need 3 of them though, huh? Okay. That's not too bad. I think I saw another interface last to make sure that had pretty customizable buttons and things. Yeah, it's true. There's definitely a few of them. So the tentacle dog makes nests. That's not how dogs normally work, but sure. I mean, it's definitely like a digital dog with a tentacle head and like an orb eyeball. So it's a little different from your, you know, your normal cute and cuddlies. But it is hunting, and that's a dog thing, so it's not that foreign. I didn't even think about VSTs on voice. Yeah, it's a thing. All right, so that's 2 data clusters down. We'll see what happens. We're about to get hunted anyway, because we couldn't roll a damn 4. So, I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna go. We're probably gonna fucking die, but I guess we'll just find out, and then that'll be the stream. And then you guys will have to play the rest of the game on your own to see how it goes. So let's go find out. No more dice. Got plenty of energy. The logical option is to sleep and wait to see what the hunted clock has in store for us tomorrow. Oh, here we go. Oh god, nothing happened. That's honestly scarier. Let's see what happens if I leave. Oh, there it is. Hold it there, sleeper. Comes a voice from behind you. Don't you run. Good, good. A hand pats your coat down. You know your master's voice. Ethan spins you around. He is wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket, and you immediately know he has terrible news. You got all the way out here and then stayed put? He laughs a cool laugh. That a sleeper thing? You're my first. You barely hear him. You've noticed the handgun he has leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off of it. He reached down with his other hand and slips some kind of ring out from a belt loop without taking his eyes off you. Making it to the eye, though, is pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, markets, people. I pull most of my contracts out of asteroid caves or off of godforsaken moons. He splits the ring into 2 perfect circles. It's hard to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through. Stay silent. He reaches over to slide the rings around your wrists. Go easy. Make a break for it. You see a chance the moment his eyes leave you to watch the rings. You spin, knocking him away and sprinting down the corridor. Then the shot rings out, echoing off the metal so loud it hurts your ears. A bullet hole smokes in the wall beside your head. You freeze and Ethan closes the gap. This is a very boring routine. Trust me, I've seen it all before. He slips the rings onto your trembling wrists. Ethan nudges you to start walking. To the ship and home, he whistles. Going easy. You stumble down the corridor, your hands behind you, your mind racing. Who hired you? Your daddies at SNR. They want you home for dinner. Ethan yawns and continues to nudge you down the corridor. Shame to come all the way out here and just head back to SNR right away. The tracker of yours makes things too quick. Was hoping you'd put up a bit more of a chase, you know. A running battle through the bright market, maybe? Or a holdout in the low end? There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I asked around. You walk on in silence for a little longer. You desperately try to think of a way to escape. That S&ARP tracker will be the death of you. Hey, I have an idea. Ethan interrupts your thoughts. How about on the way back to the ship, we stop for a drink? I'm buying. He laughs at his own joke. I have a better idea. This better not be one of those where you do a dramatic pause and then try to jump me, because I'm pretty tired of that. Although, muses Ethan, I've got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints in the surrogate systems, and we are heading for the exit. He pauses and you trudge on in silence. Okay, here's the idea. Starts Ethan. You and me, we make a little agreement. Here are the terms. He turns you to face him. You run or leave or try to abandon the eye, I shoot you. You plot or scheme or try to kill me, I shoot you. But, he smiles, you come meet me at an establishment of my choice every few cycles. You pay my tab, I don't shoot you. He pauses. You don't pay my tab. He rattles his handgun. You get the idea. I do get the idea, Ethan. Yo, what up? I'm dancing. This is how I dance. Yo, Kurzik with the raid. Look at all the homies. 15 folks coming straight in off the shuttle into the arcade. How is it going, everybody? Welcome to Colorfunk Arcade. How are you guys? Yo, Fanac, No More Ender, Pal. Yo, hello. Thank you very much for joining. Kurzik, thank you for the raid. If we could get a shout out for Kurzik. Kurzik is a lovely streamer, streams all kinds of fun stuff, is a professional animator and dope person. Also created Kurzik, what's it called now? Kurzik Jive. One of the most popular emotes on Twitch. Objectively, I have the data. Can't show it to you though. Can't show you the truth, but you'll just have to believe me, you know? You just have to take my word for it. I'm currently a robot. Hello, not normally a robot, but I am a robot today. I have downloaded my consciousness into one of my punk bots that normally adorns the arcade. Look, there's one right there. He was right. Did you see that guy? He was right over there. How's it going? My name's Todd. I play lots of indie games and fun arcadey kind of vibes. Today we're playing a game called Citizen Sleeper. It is a role-playing game designed around the idea of essentially post-capitalism interplanetary world where everything's gone to fucking shit. We inhabit a sleeper who is a synthetic body being run by an emulated brain after we sold our body to the corporation SNARP or SNR. Currently, you are arriving after we failed to get the right die rolls to protect us from the hunter, and thus this lovely gentleman, Ethan, has tracked us down and has us at gunpoint and is trying to basically get us to pay his tab so he can just sit here and drink all day instead of turning us in like he was paid to do. Because he's the kind of a sucky guy. I don't know if you could glean that from his whole demeanor there, but you know, he sucks. Anyway, resident sleeper. Oh, did I say? Is that what I said? I thought I said citizen sleeper. Oh my god. Did I say that? Citizen sleeper. Anyway, thanks for coming by, Spooky Bandit. We will see you guys later, pal. I am doing great. Unfortunately, I am also ending my stream, so that's why I was kind of laughing when you guys got here. This was the last thing that we were doing, so I'm just going to finish up this bit of narration, and then we're actually going to pass you guys along to someone else. But thank you very much, Kurzik, for thinking of me. I really appreciate the raid, and if anyone liked the vibe, feel free to follow. I see a couple of you did, Finaxis or something. I appreciate that a lot. We do typically stream Monday through Thursday, but next week I'm going to be changing my scheduling. So I'm not 100% certain when things will begin and what they will change to yet. I have to decide, but we will be back next week one way or the other. So if you want to stay tuned, you can follow. You can check out the Discord. It is a info-only Discord. So all you have to do is sit in there and see any information that you need. You don't have to talk to anybody. It's just for info, which makes it very convenient in my case. All right, let me finish this up, and then we'll send you guys on another way. All right, you're letting me go? Not at all. Let's call it open custody. You are free to mooch around the eye as long as you keep paying up. He stretches. You know, I really thought I was gonna have to kill you, but this is so much better. I'm in the middle of narration. Okay, hold up. I'll do Wallbot in a second. I'll do Wallbot in a second. Hold on. Let me finish this. And then I'll do Wallbot. Okay? Let me finish this real quick. And then I swear I'll do it, and don't worry about it. It's okay. It's totally fine. I just want to get this finished up. He clicks something at his belt, and the rings release from your wrists. I'm gonna see if I can find my old stool at the Compressor Club. Come see me there. He aims the handgun at you, squinting down the sight. Let me just remind you, that body of yours is one big tracker. I don't even think about leaving the eye. I'll know. Ethan turns and strides off down the corridor, slipping his handgun away. The mix of relief and terror you feel is overwhelming. What are you going to do? Okay. With that, let's go talk to Wallbot. Oh, Wallbot, sorry, you can please come back? Wallbot, please, if you wouldn't mind. There you go, there he is. So Pneumatic Meat asks Wise Wallbot, does Toddley dream of electric sheep? You didn't know what to expect? No worries, Pneumatic. Yeah, if you haven't seen this redeem before, you probably wouldn't have expected a redeem to just completely cover the screen. But that's how we do it here in Colorfunk Arcade, okay? I'm very, you know, it's avant-garde streaming. I'm kidding. Okay, so do I dream of electric sheep? I don't know. Let's find out. Does Toddley dream of electric sheep? Well, I suppose the philosophical question posed in the referenced material, I'm not sure that it ever really came to a conclusion on that matter, but given that Todd himself is a corporeal human being, I suppose it's not entirely impossible that he could dream of electric sheep. The question of whether or not he's able of dreaming of non-organic sheep might be a facsimile of the question posed in the opposite direction. Are humans and organic creatures capable of truly understanding what it's like to be without organics, to live without blood, to think without a brain, just AI and pre-programmed explorations and limits that are designed by a former creator? So in that regard, I'm not sure he can dream of such things, but certainly of electric sheep, he can indeed dream, and thus, perhaps he shall. Thank you for the question. Damn, bro. Wallbot on some shit. I don't even know what that was about. Wallbot, what you talking about? Talking about sheep, talking about facsimiles of organic, what? Bro. No one knows what that meant. Nobody, look, you broke the captions. You broke the captions, Wallbot. You broke the dang captions again. This is what happens when you get too, you pontificate too hard, Wallbot. Too hard. Okay. Well, thank you very much for the question, Pneumatic Meat. Thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for the stream. I appreciate everybody being here. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a good time. We got folks streaming today. Big busy on the follow list. I will have to decide who to follow or who to stream.
Hello,
hello.
Punkbots of the Racer Zone. This is yet another reminder to stop trying to drive the racing machines out of the arcade.
Stop it.
They are video games, not real cars.
They're not real, guys. Stop trying to drive my arcade machines out of my frickin' arcade. Just sit there and quietly play Mario Kart GP like you're all supposed to and have a good time taking funny pictures of yourselves as Bowser Jr. You don't gotta break my arcade to have a good time over there, okay? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay, let's see here. Who should we raid? There's so many people doing so many things at the moment. I think there's someone I really quite enjoy, but she's playing Elden Ring for like the 80 billionth time. And frankly, I'm tired of sending people to watch Elden Ring. I'm allowed. So instead, why don't we go check out our pal Quiston, who is playing Validate, which I believe is an upcoming visual novel. I don't know that it's actually out yet, but I think that she may be playing a demo of it. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out because we're gonna rate her, and we'll see, and y'all can check it out. She's dope. She's a dope streamer, plays a lot of indie games. I'm a huge indie game fan, so I like to support anyone else who plays indie games. And Quiston has played quite a few of them, especially if you like narrative games, kind of like the one that we were just playing right now. You'll probably enjoy her streams in general, as well as perhaps even the game that she is currently playing right now. So thank you guys for coming. I will see you all next week. As always, schedule will be posted either Sunday or Monday. I am getting ever closer to my moving date, so there will be a time where there will simply be no streams for a while. I apologize. We're not quite there yet per se, but it is coming, so letting you guys know ahead of time. But thank you guys for coming. Hope you guys enjoyed Citizen Sleeper. Please check it out on Steam. It's 20 bucks or 18 bucks on sale right now. I loved it, and I will catch you guys another time. Goodbye!